So, how you been?
Good, man.
Everything's good.
Chilling.
When are you done with school?
Hopefully in another year.
How much more? What happened with that program? Cause you said you got like.
Yeah, I got an offer for a program, but didn't go down. There was like, I don't want to call it like corruption, but it's all
What?
about money.
The program?
Yeah, it's all about money.
Is that how all programs are? Like
If it's a private institution, you got the money, they'll make it happen.
you go work. Hey, but that's not what it is.
People who have bigger down payments will get accepted more.
How
than
much?
People who have, if you could pay, so the program would be probably 40K.
How long is the program though?
It's about 21 months.
But it's a legit program. Like
It's it's legit.
like if you graduate from there, and you show, I mean,
Yeah, it's legit.
which is stupid. Like you have that paper that says you got from there.
No, yeah, you need that because you need to go to the state and say, hey, look,
I went to this
I'm able to do
prestigious
this
school.
shit.
Yeah.
So you got to do that. But it's when you go to the other ones, a lot of people don't know, or probably they do know, but
It's harder.
It's a lot.
Cheaper?
It's way cheaper. It's only 6,000.
Well, how long is the program though?
From some places it's probably 24-month program. Other places is gonna be what is it, 26?
26.
Yeah, and that's for all medical programs. And they're all the same.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like the medical field, I guess a lot of people have been trying to get into it. And I just feel like it just kind of like it's getting harder and harder now to get in.
It's harder because if you notice now, we're not at the age or the era that before you used to graduate high school, get a job at, let's just say Coca-Cola or
Joe's Plumbing.
Yeah, Joe's Plumbing, and you're set for the rest of your life. It's not like that. Like people still trying to do that. But it's a lot more difficult now. People don't realize. I think people are just starting to realize because now you see like I got classmates they're probably in their 50s. I got classmates they're probably like 42, 33.
Older guys.
Older
family
guys and girls.
people.
Yeah, they realize it now.
Older and what like they have kids, families.
There's actually one. She's coming from San Diego, close to San Diego.
But I mean just put this. Okay, so like that's crazy that. I guess because the economy's so fucked up.
It's fucked up, yeah.
Not only that, but these guys they've been working in a place, and then they see like, fuck, man, I'm not gonna get nowhere here, like, and then they would hear other people say like, hey, you know what, they just makes money, or.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then they just go and they just wing it. But I mean, you got to picture it, it's hard for them because they got a family, they got to take out loans, they got houses, they got payments, and then they got to go and do that shit, and it's like. You gotta kind of be like, damn, what kind of their shoes in? But if you really think about it, we're actually kind of lucky because we had our parents kind of, to I mean, we weren't fucking rich, like all of us, but we grew up in the, I guess what you want to say, like the ghetto.
Yeah.
And some of us took advantage of it, and some of us didn't,
Yeah.
But we were lucky in a sense that. Oh shit, we don't have kids. We could actually you could actually, like study or whatever,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think people, they was telling you, like, there's some people that are driving all the way from San Diego. Like, I see it, and it's different now. You never used to have all the people going to school because the economy was so good.
Yeah.
You could get a
Now
job you could get a job at, anywhere, and you were okay.
Hey, not only that.
Now it's difficult. Now,
Yeah, I know it's fucking crazy. Hey, now, like, I was looking at that's one of my buddies actually. Well, I kind of know him. His name is Luke Luberdowski, and he puts a lot of information on YouTube, independent media, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he has like a lot of these guys, man. That this is famous guy. And he comes, the Kaiser. You never heard of the Kaiser report?
No.
So then this dude, bro, he used to work in Wall Street, right? And he left it like a couple of years ago, right? And he comes out in like independent medias and YouTubes, and he's he a lot of people interview him, right, because he was an inside guy.
Okay.
And he was like, and so they always ask him like, hey, we're in a bubble, the economy's gonna tank, what's going on, what are your predictions, what's up, because he's an inside guy,
Yeah.
bro. But he made a lot of money, he made a fortune, but now he's out, and he doesn't have a lot of faith in the U.S. economy either, or in the dollar. And so the guy was saying to him like, hey, so what's going on, like, and he was like, yeah, these banks are super wealthy or whatever. And then he goes, do you know that the national debt, it was like 15 trillion whatever, like a year 2 years ago? Now it's fucking 21 trillion. And he's like, we don't even know that's the real number, that's just what they say.
Yeah.
And he's like, so what the, like, what like how can you be in debt so much and still, he's like, you have to be in debt because you have to, that's how you continue this, the dollar. That's how this system that we're in gives it the value. But he's like, no dude, it's fucked. How the fuck you gonna pay 21 trillion, I mean supposedly $21 trillion? How are you supposed to get out of the economy when you're still lending, you're still borrowing money? I know you're not, that's what I'm saying.
Not.
So he was like, so what's gonna happen? He's like, look, eventually shit's gonna hit the fan. Nobody knows because these guys are still making a lot of money. And he was like, did you know that 1% of the world owns 80% of all the stocks in the world?
Yeah.
That's fucking.
I believe that.
How the fuck could like 450,000 people of the world own 80% of all the stocks in the world?
Yeah.
Like they got this. I mean, they got it all. Like, okay, whatever happens, fuck it, we're good. Shit's going all right. I'll just cash out and get the fuck out.
There's a lot of that shit going on
Hey,
nowadays.
okay, so I'm saying like these motherfuckers, they get in the way. It's like highway robbery, and like it's sad because a lot of people don't know this. Like, oh yeah, we're just going on our lives, just trying to have fun and all. Like it's cool, which is cool. Like I understand
That's
that
cool, yeah.
people work and you got stuff to do, you got bills to pay or whatever. But and sometimes it get like, sometimes when I watch these shows, like I just fucking get like I want to give a fuck about it, but then I'm like, oh, man, fuck this shit. Like I want to go out there and fucking get laid, man. I'm gonna go drop in my fucking car, see if I see any women,
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, what the fuck can I do? I mean, I'm not saying like, oh wow, we shouldn't, there's nothing I could do, but I need to pay bills, man. I need to fucking, I need to go to work. I can't be like I can't like drop my whole life just to do that one person and to convince other people to be like, hey, what's up, join me, motherfuckers. People are like, yeah, I gotta go to work. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend. It's fucking Netflix and chill, dude. Like, I can't today.
Yeah.
Just like all those Bernie Sanders supporters that were like, bro, college should be free, bro. Yeah, everything should be free. Motherfucker, who did you vote for? Yeah, I didn't go, bro. It's like, all right then, don't fucking complain then. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, but I believe it was the 1970s. Don't quote me on exactly what year, but I think it was UC Berkeley. Tuition was free. Everything was free to go to school. All you had to do is if you were willing to go to school, you got in. Yeah, and you had the grades. That was it.
But you think about it in those times, like you figure 1970, all right, fine. But I don't think there was that many people as there was like today. Like I mean, there's a lot of fucking immigrants. Yeah. And I think that like probably like people are, I don't know, I'm not saying that's an excuse. I hope people want to go, like, fuck it, people should get educated. But like I think that plays a part too. And then also too, like I heard, I don't know if you know this, but like Harvard, right? It's been an institution, it's been around since like the 17 or early 1800s. You know that when the Jews, like post I think World War II, there were some really fucking smart Jews, right? And they were trying to go to Harvard, because their grades, they had really good grades, and like they were fucking smart scientists, dude. That were fucking Jews, right?
Yeah.
So I guess at the time, because like Jews, they never, like, they've kind of suffered. I don't know. I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think they've suffered like the most, more than black people. They were fucking slaves for 400 fucking years.
Yeah.
To the Egyptians, I mean, for 100 fucking years. I mean, how long were the slaves here in America? You know, not even what, like 200 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, but
300?
yeah, 300 maybe. And so like, and then after that, then do you remember fucking Hitler started fucking killing them for no fucking
Yeah.
reason too. So they went a couple years there, and then, so at that time, like there was you know, all that post-war shit, or even I think it was even after the war. So they came to America, and they were like, oh, you know, like I want to educate myself. I want to, you know, I want to go to school. I want to go to Harvard. Like and then they would take all the prerequisites and exams.
Yeah.
And so as at the time as they were trying to go, they would be like, oh, you did really good on your test. Oh, but you gotta pay cash, like full semester. So like they would change the rules
Mm-hmm.
as just because at the time, like,
Fucking with them.
yeah, just at the time it was like, oh no, we're whites, only white, not nobody else
Mhm.
goes to Harvard, because you know we're just. So like if you were white and stuff like that, like you were easier to get in. They wouldn't say like, oh, you gotta pay cash for your tuition, but when they'll go, it was like, I mean, they were being disenfranchised, you know.
Yeah.
And which is fucked up, and it's like all races, like even fucking the Irish, they were fucking slaves due to a lot of white people. They were servants, and even Russians had slaves too. You know, like a lot of races were slaves. Even Mexico and South America, they were slaves to the Spaniards. You know,
Yeah.
and everybody's done it, and a lot of cultures have gone through this period where it's like you're a slave, and then you know, so. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, you just move forward. Like, fuck it, this happened. Let's move forward. You know, like, what next? Are you gonna sit and complain about it your whole life?
Yeah.
Everybody's been a slave.
Mhm.
You know,
At one point.
At one point, you know. So then you get out of it, and then you just move on, and then I don't know. That's just how I see
I
it.
think. Yeah, I mean, you could say the whole everybody. It's easy. It's like the scapegoat right now.
Yeah, just to say, oh,
and
well,
you say,
fuck
oh
it.
well, immigration fucked up everything.
Yeah.
It's such an easy thing to say.
But you're in America, man. You can
Yeah.
still fucking do it, dude.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's
for a
fucked
lot of
up. It's
people
not
say
the
that.
best.
A lot of people say that, like, oh, that's their excuse.
No,
Well, you know,
dude.
immigration.
No,
Well,
bro.
we didn't have it. I'll tell you this.
It is harder, but
I'll tell you this.
you can still do shit.
I'll tell you this.
Like if you want, you can still
The
get things
gap, and I'm pretty sure people have heard this before. The gap between middle class and the super elite is such a huge gap now. It's like, for example, if you're poor and you want to be, you know, middle class, then let's say poor is considered making less than 24,000. Okay, if you want to be considered, I think, middle class, like low middle class, because there's like 3 middle classes. You're like the barely reaching the middle class. You're like, I think 50,000, something like that.
But
So
that's
it's like-
only
it's not-
American
it's not-
numbers though.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that much of a difference, right?
That's only American
And
numbers.
then you want to get to like, okay, high middle class, then you're at 100K, more than that, a little bit.
I think it's a little bit more
a
than
little
that.
bit more than that, and
It's like a
then
couple,
if,
yeah,
and then
100,
if you want to get
above
to the
100.
elite, it jumps. Okay, let's just say 200,000.
Uh.
200,000, you're well off for one person.
Well, yeah, I mean,
200,000, and that's already kind of like you're making good money. Then, so let's keep it at 150. 200, keep fucking it's 200. Now to get to the next level, I think it's 3 million. You have to make from
to be a
200
what?
So
But
from
what number is that, though?
Elite.
I know, but what number is 200,000? Like
So
what percent is that?
So I don't know percent, but 200,000, and now you gotta jump to 2 million, 2 to 3 million. That's a huge gap. That's a huge gap.
Well,
And people, and that gap keeps growing.
Well, you
big.
gotta think about-
more and more and more.
Well, I know, but think about it. Like, remember what I told you? I was like, okay, the 1% of the world owns 80% of all the stocks. Now think about that. Like, it's 80. That's like the whole stock market, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. They, you know, they controlled it, and then I mean, it's just the gap of inequality. You know, it's like, God damn. But I mean, you gotta think about it. If that was you, like, you wouldn't give a fuck. You're like, hey, I'm getting more rich. I'm gonna
Yep.
fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need my 10 houses, bro. But you don't even stay. You only stay at one. Yeah, but I need them, bro. But what do you mean? I just need them. You pay. I mean, hey, you know what's funny? Like, you know that there's a. I don't know if you know this, but there's like this special like billionaires club for houses. and it's like a secret I mean, you can't even go there, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who they are or whatever, but there's like a secret list of houses, and they're like all around. Like not everywhere, like obviously, like not in certain places, but they're like there's some like in the Hollywood Hills, and they're all low key, dude. Like
Yeah.
low key. Like you won't find it. You won't
Yeah.
like you need like the house like the real estate agent only gives it out to like I need like elite motherfuckers in my level and shit.
Yeah.
Like you're a bad motherfucker, you know, to be super legit. Nobody knows anything,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and your friends are other baller people. Not, I mean, they won't. I mean, they see somebody, they're like, yeah, this fool's stupid. You know, I'm not. He's not on my level. So then, they would hire these agents, and then these agents will, you know, I don't know how that works. You know, they probably have to check their bank accounts, or they probably have to. I mean, I don't know. So these houses, dude, they're like $250 million and shit for like a house. Like, oh, I mean, 250 million for a house, and it's like 1.2 million to upkeep the house. Like the security guards, there's landscaping, there's fucking infrastructure you gotta do. There's you know,
It's basically you can't get in.
yeah, you can't get in,
Yeah.
and there's like they're all around. Like there's like in LA, there's a couple. But you can't find it, bro. Like there's like special roads that take you up there. There'd be like a bunch of fucking trees and shit, and all of a sudden it just opens up to like fucking house.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's
An
all
elite group. You
it's
know?
all just made to keep people out.
But
that's
you
all
gotta,
it
but you
is.
gotta think about it. If that was you, you know.
If that was me, I would be happy.
fucking get the.
That
Fuck yeah.
That was me.
Counting your money
If
every
that was
fucking
me,
day,
I
every
would've-
day, being
I would've-
fucking Donald Duck, and
Hey,
then where he
If
jumps
that
the
was
money.
me, I wouldn't be doing homework on a Saturday night. I'd probably be.
Yeah, gang of
Hey,
bitches
be
and
honest.
shit.
Be honest. You're not a happy person because all that money. I mean, the only mentality you're gonna have is take.
Yeah.
You've done everything in the world.
Yeah, what is there to do?
You fucked around with so many chicks.
Be gay and shit.
Fucking
fucking dudes
now,
and shit.
I
I'm tired
mean,
of all. I'm tired of
because
pussy.
of
I
your
just need some
desire.
dick.
That's one thing. Imagine. I had like 10 bitches in my bed, but now I want 10 guys.
Yeah, now
Like, what the
I'm
fuck,
bored.
man?
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
I want to take up the
Yeah.
butt. How about that?
Yeah. But it's my turn. How
It's
about
my
that?
turn now. I already had it. And
Yeah,
everything. What
I
else?
mean, yeah, man. That's one thing with rich people. That I mean, it's kind of like
But some you can't hate. Some
yeah,
really,
yeah.
some really. I mean, they've worked hard for it. You know, there's some people that have, and you can't.
there's some
Like,
people.
yeah, like
this
look
is
at
a-
Mayweather. I mean, he's
Yeah.
worked hard, bro. Like,
this is interesting.
nobody's gonna
This is
give you
interesting
millions.
fact.
Nobody's gonna
From
give you millions.
let's just say from like I like this fact. I think from like 1900s, if you want to do the fucking 1800s, but just keep it 1900s. From 1900s to this day,
Mhm.
what's the percentage of people who made it from rags to riches to the top, let's say 100, top or 400? I think it's like the top 400. The top 400 richest people. And if you want to go 100, fuck it, let's do 100 then. There's top 100 people. What's the percentage of people that went from rags to riches? Let's do 400. Fuck it. So now you have 400 people. You could set an example and say, hey, this person here made it from rags to riches. This guy had nothing. He's one of the top 400 now in the country.
Top balling motherfucker.
Top balling, elite. You don't even see him.
Can't even touch this.
You can't even touch him.
Can't even get next to him.
Nothing.
Excuse me, sir. Can I read you?
He has his own. Yeah, put it like that. Like they travel in their private jet. They have their own
Yeah.
jets now. Shit like. So what's the percentage? What do you think? What's the percentage of 400 people in 100 years?
I don't know. It must be low. Should be
Put
low.
a number. Just put a number.
10%.
10%. The actual percent is, I believe it's either 1% or 0.01.
0.0. I mean.
0.01.
Hey.
Point 0.1. 0.0.
So we're fucked.
So.
Well, you're not fucked.
Hey, well, guess who it is?
We're just not at that level.
Hey, guess who it is? Bill Gates.
The same.
Bill Gates is the only one in 100
I
years.
fucking
who's done
Chapo,
it.
dude.
He's not as rich as this guy. I'll tell you this.
Oh.
At this point, I think
Chapo?
Bill Gates has
Chapo.
70. How much was it? How much does he have?
No,
right
he has like fucking 60. Hold on, let me get the computer.
now? Yeah.
Let me get the
No,
computer.
wait. You got my
I'm
phone.
gonna
You got
get
my
the
phone.
number. I'm gonna get you the number.
Oh my goodness.
got my computer and I was like, fuck, I gotta delete all this porn.
Oh, wow. That man-on-man action, gotta go.
Let me see. Okay, so you were saying, what was the percentage of but you know what? Like, dude, I mean, to get to that level, dude, like you gotta be like fucking motivated, bro. Like your life has to be like, there has to be some. I mean, there has to be some fucking like, I don't know, man, some luck to it maybe, and then you gotta like, fucking your life is like, I need to get to this level. I need to acquire. I need to be here. I need to be there. You know, those people are probably not fucking around, dude, with bullshit, dude. They're probably like, I'm doing good. I'm into business. I gotta keep growing, and that's just how it is, dude. Like you're always growing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get you.
Have you heard of that?
If you want to look at it that way, then you could look at it.
But I mean, okay. Let's just say me and you are regular people. Like, I mean, do you want to fucking be a billionaire? You know, do you want to be a billionaire?
No, of course not.
I don't want to have billions of dollars. I'm.
Why would I want to work for my shit?
So according to Forbes, the richest billionaires in the world, actually of 2016, so it's not even that.
Cool.
David Koch from the Koch brothers, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Then Charlie Koch, their Thai CEO of Koch Industries. Then Michael Bloomberg. What does that sound so familiar?
That Bloomberg's a pretty popular name.
Is that from the TV? Is that from the news?
Probably.
Is that okay?
If they're up there, they're gonna be. That's gonna be them.
Hey, have you ever heard of that guy? This guy. Do you watch European soccer?
No, I don't.
You don't? Do you like it?
I'm American, so.
So no, you don't.
Unfortunately,
you just watch football.
Yeah.
So check this out. So then, you know, a lot of these guys, like, there's this guy, I don't know, what's his name? Let me see if I could bring it up. Ibrahimovic, Ibrahimovic, something like that. I'll pull it up right now. So then this guy, he's a billionaire from Russia, right?
All right.
And he made some deals with Vladimir Putin.
Uh-huh.
And Vladimir Putin was pretty much like, yo, well, they found out there was other billionaires. What they have there is an oligarch, which is an oligarchy, like only the rich people influence the government, and the government does what they say because those are the wealthy people.
Yeah.
So basically, there was a group of 5 guys, and then this guy, that old administration, that old president, he finished his terms, and Vladimir Putin came in.
Mm-hmm.
So then, the billionaires at the time were like, you know what, fuck this guy. Like, we're fucking billionaires, and we're gonna give this guy some money, he's gonna go our way, right?
Yeah.
But Putin, he's just, you know what? Putin is a smart, bad, crazy motherfucker, dude.
He's a crazy motherfucker.
He's a crazy motherfucker, dude. Like, he's one of those persons that you don't want to fuck with.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck, dude. Motherfucker, he'll throw you out there, man. Hey, don't fuck this guy. So then these guys, they kind of saw like, damn, this dude's crazy motherfucker, you know. So then they started kind of being against him. They were like, you know what, fuck yeah, let's try to get this guy out of here. So that other guy, Ibrahimovic,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna say his name right, but so he was like, I'm gonna align myself with this dude. I'm gonna wing it here, you know. I'm gonna play it safe with this guy. I'm gonna try to get in his way. So then, him and Putin became really good friends, right? So he was like, hey. So Putin told this dude, I'm gonna throw these guys in jail, dude. Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm gonna take their wealth. And a couple years went by, and he actually got those guys in jail.
Oh shit.
And he kept that dude. And that dude played it smart, you know? Like, he was a billionaire, bro. He literally came from rags to riches.
Yeah.
And he like, in the Russian community, like, they didn't fucking trust this guy, dude, because they know he was, like, dirty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, the world saw Russia as like mobsters and dirty and they're fucked up and they're bad to their people and you know shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So what this guy did, I mean, he made other deals, bro. He started he threw his money in fucking he threw his money in a lot of oil, oil and he invested a lot in oil, bro. Cause you know, I mean, I don't know if you know, Russia has a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
And so then.
Oh, you know, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did. They have a big private company out there called OPEC.
Oh, I heard of that company.
Yeah, they're competing with the what's that? What is that? What's that company from America?
Exxon.
Yeah, the mobile guys.
Exxon.
Yeah, so they have a lot of interest up there in not Arabia, but the other one. What's it called? What's that other one? Where USA was trying to go to war, but then then Russia was like, nah, fuck no. Where they were protecting them, up there in the Middle East. Not Arabia, but the other one, the Saudis. Not the Saudis. What the fuck, man? I'm all
Israel?
fucked up. Not Israel. Right above. Right above them. Right above.
There's too many small little countries. Everybody's trying to fucking do war now.
Well, yeah. So his name is Roman Ibrahimovic, right? So that's him. So this guy, bro, he wanted to clear his fucking name, right? So you know what billionaires do? Like say you made your money dirty and you've done a lot of fucked up shit, but then you become super wealthy, rich, and you have this your shadow overcasts you, like you're a fucking dirty guy, like you're like the Waltons, like. So if you're a billionaire, how do you clean your name? What's the best way to clean your name if you're a billionaire and people know like you've done dirty shit to make your money? Like you're not to be trusting like the Rockefellers. You know how people feel about them. So stuff like
they're
that.
still in there.
No, I know. Okay, so
Yeah.
but how do you clean your name?
If you're a billionaire, you're what?
And you want to clean your name, like you want to make people seem like, oh, he's not that bad after all.
You donate money and you make it seem.
Even if you donate money, like that, they see like people associate that with like, oh, he's just trying to clean his shit. He's just trying to clean all his sins that he's done. All right, for instance, but it doesn't clean your money, right?
All right.
So what these guys found out is that, hey, you're dirty, right? And people have this bad stigma about you. It's just what you do. You buy a team, football team, soccer team, and you change the name, and you fucking talk here and there, you make it sound cool, you make the city, and people get happy because they're like, oh, he's making the team good, like this shit's fun. So this is what these like these guys like Sheikh, his name's Sheikh Mansouri, which he bought the Manchester City, and he got Roman Ibrahimovic, which bought Chelsea, and that's how these guys clean their name with Europe. And these guys are now, they're like nobody remembers all the dirty shit they did before no more. Like they just see them as like, oh yeah, Sheikh Mansouri, oh yeah, he's the owner of fucking of Manchester City. Yeah, they have a great team. Yeah.
So the nice guy now.
So he's a nice guy now.
He's a nice guy now.
So the same guy from the Rams.
Huh.
The Rams owner. Let me see if I can pull up his name. So this guy hooked up with one of the daughters that owns from the Waltons.
All right.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So he hooked up with this girl. His name is Stan Koken. That's his name. Is that how you say it? How do you say that name? That last name?
Yeah. Cohen?
Crowan, yeah. Stan Crowan. He's the owner of the fucking... He's the owner of the Rams. And he took him away from St. Louis because he demanded St. Louis taxpayers to build him a new stadium. And he fucking sent paperwork. And he saw him a picture. And he's like, I want it like this. Exactly like this. If you guys don't do this shit, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And the people... And even... Dude, they were so upset at this guy. They wanted him to like fucking try to pay it back, or they were trying to cut a deal with him, and he was like, I don't want to pay anything if you guys want the team here, you guys better build me a new stadium.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They got the revenue.
Hey, check this out.
The whole city.
Okay, so then the governor. Let me see if I can pull his name. The governor was like, "We're not gonna do that because you're asking like it was a ridiculous. It was like a ridiculous amount of money. Like, dude, he got like designers and architects to give him the rough draft, and he was like, "This is what I want. I mean, state of the art. Like, dude, like the best. He wanted the best fucking stadium, in a fucking America or the world possibly. So then." He was like, if you guys don't do it like this now, right now, and I don't want to pay shit for it. It has to be the taxpayers.
Alright.
And then they were like, no. So finally he was like, fine, I'm out of here. I'm going to LA. And dude, the governor of St. Louis did a fucking, he did like 2-minute commercial talking shit about this guy. Was like, you're a horrible person, this and this and that. And this guy, without giving 2 fucks.
What the fuck?
Get 2 fucks. And now in LA, they're here and everybody's happy. Yeah, this guy fucking he brought the Stan brought the Rams back to LA, and he's all happy because they were, you know why? Because they're gonna build them a new stadium.
Yeah. I mean,
and we pay for it.
Yeah, that's the
why?
Thing. Because that's gonna review. Because in the long run, it's gonna make more money.
Yeah, but this guy, he's not paying anything, dude. He so basically like I bought the team.
That's it.
It's my shit.
That's a moneymaker.
Yeah, and you guys better fucking. I mean, you guys are gonna build me.
It's like he brought, what do you call the goose with the golden leg?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I need a fucking cage for this goose.
Yeah.
And everybody knows, like, you know, if somebody tells you that, you're gonna be like, damn, that means like you're already calculating how much money you're making. Wait, what do you want? Wait, what do you want? A fucking $3,000 cage? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. It's a really good investment because, you know, and then, you know, they know what's up. They pull up the records of how much. They're not stupid. They're gonna say, okay, yeah. No. They're gonna pull up the records of how much money the Rams are making, and okay, we're gonna invest. For example, we're gonna invest $10 million in the stadium.
I don't even think it'll cost $10 million.
Oh, I know.
It was 250 something, 300 for that.
No.
What's the price of
it's in the millions.
What's the price of the
new one that they built? That they're building?
The Cowboys one. Let me see. Let me look it up.
That's one of the newer ones.
You know the Cowboys are like the highest paid fucking team in the world. I thought they were more. I thought Real Madrid and Barcelona were more, or like.
I don't know about that though, man. Oh, maybe team. You said team, huh?
Yeah, like they're worth like. So basically, it's called it's the AT&T AT&T Stadium. So wait, does that mean that fucking
sponsored or some shit?
So they paid for it, or I thought it was the city. Get this.
We always pay for it, man.
Okay. The architect was HKS Incorporated. Blue Star Development, Jack Hill. Okay, so dude, check this out. You know how much it costs to build the new Cowboy Stadium? How much you said? A couple million?
I would say like for Cowboys, I'll say $5 million, $5 to $7 million. How much?
That doesn't even lay the fucking concrete. That
so
one
originally has $10 million.
Huh?
How much is it? Originally has $10 million.
$10 million won't even probably just the paint, dude.
How much you think?
Okay, so the construction costs of the Cowboy Stadium in 2015, $1.3 billion.
Wow.
1.3 billion, dude.
Let's get into that.
Look at this motherfucker's commish, dude. Jack Hill, project manager, dude. Imagine. Oh yeah, we're gonna cut you. What's your 25%? 25% on a $1.3 billion. That's fucking crazy.
They're making mad money.
Yeah. So basically, it opened. Let me see. Wait, is this the? When was it built? Like.
Fuck. What year was it?
Like 5 years ago, something like that, right?
A little bit. I think a little bit more than that. A little bit more,
yeah. Because it says here.
7 years ago.
Because it says here, open in 2009.
Okay. Yeah. So then, yeah, it is. Because one of my friends, he flew out there just to go to the stadium.
To go to the game?
Yeah. No, to the stadium. You want to go check out the
Oh, it's a stadium.
Mhm.
So it's a city of Arlington. That's where it's at.
Mm.
And the surface is called Matrix Artificial Turf. That's what the fucking grass is, man. What the fuck is Matrix Artificial Turf?
It's the shit that gives them cancer.
Hey, all these motherfuckers are worried about head concussion, and it's the grass that's giving them the cancer, huh?
Yep. I mean, that's a big issue too, but...
Okay,
yeah,
so look at this.
They say when it heats up, that when the turf heats up, it gives off like some type of... it's carcinogenic. But what isn't nowadays?
Yeah, so basically, dude, this fucking grass is legit.
Hey, here's a fun fact for you. Why is it fun? No, but...
This
Bananas
grass is fucking crazy.
Bananas have high radiation. Do you know that?
How is that possible? I fucking love bananas, bro.
Yeah, they have
bananas?
high radiation. So much that the drivers who transport bananas, they have to have like a little, I think it's like called decimeters or something. And they're measuring radiation.
Oh, it's for the same thing
truck,
as the same thing that radiation.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Or they actually the truck measures how much radiation it's giving off.
Why?
I don't know why, but that.
You think it's because of the chemical? You think like the fucking Monsanto?
Pesticides and all that? Or?
Monsanto fucking driving around.
But you know it doesn't exist anymore. Monsanto doesn't exist.
What do you mean?
Bayer bought them out. Bayer's a company.
How much the fuck did they pay for that? I mean, Monsanto's huge, bro.
Yeah. But Bayer's been around longer. They're the king.
Bayer, they make aspirins, right?
They make what?
They're
the ones that I think they're the ones that formulated heroin. Those are the first ones that formulated heroin. Do you know what heroin is?
No, but I would know. What is it?
You want to know how? You know why? All right, trip on this. All right, I'm gonna draw it out for you. I can't see it, but all right. Let's just say heroin is this molecule with oxygen, 2 oxygen.
What?
Right.
What is?
This is heroin. This is the chemical substance, right? If you break it down into molecules, it's an H with a fucking square, and 2 sticks, and it's gonna do 2 oxygens attached, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. That structure defines heroin. That equals heroin, and it's not super accurate for people fucking. Yeah. No. But this is.
We're gonna have a lot of fucking trolls out there. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking big. You don't know. Oh my god, I'm a fucking research scientist. I know.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing my homework. I don't give a fuck. But. The way
spell Bayer, man. I'm fucking retarded.
B-A.
Oh, okay.
Y-E-R. And what happened is that Bayer realized.
Oh my god! I'm sorry to cut you off, dude.
Yeah.
How much? Do you know how much did Bayer buy Monsanto for? Because Monsanto's big, dude. They're a fucking multinational.
Yep.
So you know how much they paid for this shit, dude? $66 billion, dude.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Where the fuck? These motherfuckers. How the fuck you come up with this money, dude?
Oh, they have it, man.
No, I know, but what do you do? Like transaction? Do you do fucking?
No, they get all legit.
Direct deposit.
They do it all legit. They have politicians in their pocket.
Let me count out. How long would it take? Imagine you're like, okay, so let's just say you show up and you're like, all right, cool, you have the money. All right, let me count it. It's 66 million in here. 66 billion. Yeah, all right, let me count it. How long would it fucking take? Probably like.
I don't know, man. For them, it's just like a fucking click. Boom. There you go.
It's in your account.
Transfer everything.
It's already in. All right. They probably you don't think they do fucking stages? Okay, so here it is, a video of it on this. Let's see. Let's check this out. So it's an ad. So it's showing a video of the acquisition. So it says, oh shit, okay, so it says the German drug and chemical company is paying a hefty premium for the American seed maker. The deal will likely face close regulatory sanctions. I'm sorry, it doesn't say sanctions. It says scrutiny. So already, they're iffy about this acquisition actually. So this is the video. Let's see what they say.
3rd time's a charm. Monsanto finally agreed to Bayer's 3rd increased bid of $66 billion. The CEOs of both companies making the year's biggest deal official Wednesday morning. The German drug and chemicals company is paying a hefty premium to to take over the American seed manufacturer. The deal will create an agribusiness giant that will command more than a fourth of the world market for seeds and pesticides. Monsanto CEO Hugh Grant.
Together with Bayer, we're going to be able to offer growers even better solutions faster. This combination will deliver just that, an innovation engine that pairs Bayer's crop protection portfolio with our world-class seeds
Crop
and
protection, my
traits.
ass.
But that also means regulators will likely take a close look at it. CMC Markets analyst Michael Hewson.
While the bid may well get approved by shareholders over the course of the next week or so, it still has to overcome regulatory scrutiny.
Analysts at research firm Bernstein give the deal a 50-50 chance of getting clearance, citing political pushbacks. Under the deal, Bayer will pay Monsanto a $2 billion breakup fee should it fail to get the blessing of regulators. To
can't
get
pay
their
that.
approval, antitrust experts think the
You can't
companies
put
may
it
have
on.
to sell some assets like soybeans, cotton, and canola seeds.
You can't
Bayer
pay that
shares
shit.
rising sharply higher on news of the
So, I mean, but they're facing scrutiny. Like it even says here, like they're kind of like iffy about the deal. I guess, dude. They did. They said they bid it 3 times, and then finally the 3rd time they were like, okay, we'll take this shit.
They know what they're doing.
All right,
If you notice,
I wonder how much, like, if you were to fucking invest in the stock market, I wonder how much. Imagine now, like, fuck. Let me check Morningstar. Damn, that would have been a good fucking good shit to invest. Like, I wonder how if it went down or low, you know?
what do you mean?
Yeah, like if you had stock on it, like if you were bidding stocks, you had like you were in the stock market and you had Bayer,
Mm-hmm.
because I think their yield was like pretty good, dude. Because Bayer, I mean, how long has Bayer been around? I mean,
No,
forever.
since 1900s.
Yeah, but they make aspirins too, right?
They're the European Monsanto.
But they didn't do agriculture, right? All they did was just.
They did the same thing Monsanto did. That's where Monsanto's got all their stuff from. That's Big Bro right there.
Let's see their stock prices. Let's see what it is right now. Bayer stock prices. I don't know. I mean, I think that shit would just make it go up because fucking. That's just. I mean, right? Let me see. It's. Oh wow. $34.22, and the change is plus 0.84. Basically 2%. But I don't know if this is today or the newest. That's crazy. I mean, fuck. Let's see what the NASDAQ says about this. Bayer up $34.22.
I thought you knew about Bayer. That they bought them.
No, I didn't know that. When did that? That's just pretty
Recent, yeah.
recent, huh?
Probably think last year.
Last year?
Something like that.
The fuck? I thought it was this year.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot when I saw it.
It previously closed at 33, so but they're saying here it's up 2.52%. So, hey, do you do that? Do you have money in stocks like in your previous employer?
I'll tell you something about stocks.
No, but I'm saying, but were you investing?
No, I don't believe in that.
Did you invest?
No, I didn't invest in stocks.
Did you guys have any?
Oh, did the company invest for me?
Yeah.
No,
You didn't have any.
I think they had stocks, but I'm not gonna go into that.
But you didn't invest anything. Like
I
so
didn't-
so
I
what
don't-
what are you doing for your retirement, man? You fucking crazy? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna work forever?
No. It's gonna be all real estate based.
Okay, that's fine, but
It's all real estate. Stocks is a fixed market.
I know it is, but
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I mean, people could believe in it like, hey, bro, and people out there like, hey, you know how much fucking money? Yeah, it's good.
it's
It's
more like
good, it's
for
good.
retirement maybe. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I got a pension, but I still invest because
You invest in stocks, or do you invest in your 401k, or?
no, I do REITs. I don't know if you know what that is.
No,
That's
never
pretty
heard of
good. You'll
REITs.
probably be interested in it. I'll tell you about it.
Uh,
So basically, REITs is like, let's just say like it's like you're owning. It's like real estate,
okay.
but you're investing in properties, but not properties, but it's like somebody's managing your fund, and they what they do is like it's like you're the owner of. What they do is they have a lot of investors and they get your money, and then they would either lend money
Okay.
to homeowners or lend money to private contractors to build like malls or a strip mall or build like the Downey Promenade or stuff like that.
Okay.
And so basically you own that company because they're using your money. Because either you could get loans, either like you go to, instead of going to a bank, they become a bank, and so you're like, hey, I need to borrow $250,000 to buy a house, let's just say. So you own that stock of that property, and they're paying you. And so basically on a REIT, they have to pay their investors every month 80% of their stock. So every month it's like you're getting a paycheck. So basically the more and more you do, the more and more money you have, the more money you invest, and the more returns you get.
All right. Yeah.
So they have to pay. It's like, so instead of like you going out there and like flipping houses or whatever,
You wanna
the investment first does it for you.
You wanna
but you
trip,
still
you
own
wanna
it.
trip out how all this shit came about. You already know that
it's all made up shit. It's all like it's.
No, wait.
You know what? Okay,
You know,
what? Do you know what they do? They don't do
Can
anything.
right before when Obama was in office, Obama said, as far as stocks and investments, he said, you know what? He saw the way everything was, and he said, well, when you take your money to a stock company, and you say, make me money, what do they tell you? Sure, yeah. What do you want to do? A high risk, low risk, right?
Yeah.
All right. So they're like, oh, well, I got this much amount. All right. If you have this much amount, 10,000, we could work something out, and they'll be like, okay, we could work it, and then you know what? We could put in a little bit like some high risk for see how that does, and it's not. In reality, this is the way the stock companies make money. Every time they touch your money,
Yeah. Fees.
So they're gonna put it. You're gonna put your 10,000. And they're gonna put into this, this company. It's doing really good. I did my research, bro. What do you think? And they know it's not gonna do that good. They know they've done their research. It's gonna do good for 2 months.
Yeah.
And then on the third month, it's gonna fucking crash. And they know this. And then they're gonna call you up and say, hey, we took your money out. Check it out. And they have legit paperwork. It says, look, it shot down 24 points one day. The next day, it shot another 24 points. We had to take it out. It's too much of a risk for all that money. All right, and what are you gonna say? Thanks, bro. You took care of my money. And then we're gonna put it in a safe one. And they put in the safe one, and then they're like, oh well, it's generating money, but not at from at this rate. It's so let's move it around. So they keep on moving it. They keep on moving it. Now, what do you think is best for them to do? Your best interest or their best interest? And in reality,
Of course they're gonna get
their
paid
best
first.
interest.
Of course they're gonna get
Was
paid
that
first.
coming? Goldman Sachs.
Goldman, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. So this is what happened.
Oh, they're super
Obama
powerful, man.
said, yeah, of course.
Well, they
are.
fund. Let me tell you. Goldman funded.
Yeah, I know they did. So Obama's like, I'm not too sure about what's going on with these banks, like the way they do the stocks and all this.
Yeah.
So Goldman Sachs, guess what? They got into the committee. They got buddy,
Yeah.
and
They're
Obama's
repulsive,
trying to pass a bill.
Yeah.
And this bill said,
Deregulated.
nothing deregulated, but he just said, basically, this is what the bill said. The money, the stock companies and banks will abide by the customer, which is you, by the citizens' best interest, not the bank's interest. All the fucking banks got together. You never heard about this shit. And you could see it. You can see online what Obama tried to pass and all that. But it didn't get nowhere because they're like, no, hold on, man. This is the way we make our money.
Yeah.
You're taking away the economy for us,
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But in other words, you're fucking with my food, with my plate.
Yeah.
I can have this much amount of food and you're taking it away from my plate.
Yeah.
So guess what happened? That shit never went through.
Of course
and to
not.
this day, that's how Goldman Sachs makes their money. Hey, yeah, and people are like, oh yeah, I got Goldman Sachs and stocks. They're like, you idiot, you're just getting worked. At the end of the day, no matter how you want to say it, you're getting worked.
I know, but there is like if you're doing it as a retirement or a pension stuff like that.
Long term,
goal,
do it. Yeah.
Because you're going so. But what else is gonna pay you like? Because I know like I know one of my buddies, like, I know like 2 millionaires I know. And they're smart guys, you know, they do a lot of stuff, but they do a lot of investment in
Yeah, you gotta keep moving your money.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving.
You can't keep it in the same pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
the thing. And for these guys that have really big corporations, guess what? You think they're really moving their money around? No, they got one big pocket, and then they have little companies around, and that's it. They don't have to move their money as much as everybody else. It's the struggle for the little guy to get around. And
It's like anything, like you need money to make money.
yeah,
You need fucking
not
money.
for them. They got the money.
Well, they got the ends, but
they got the funds
they got-
24/7.
okay, but like it's just say anything else. Like let's just say like me, I was gonna try to open something, you
Yeah.
know, like a business.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should.
And you need money to make
the
money.
yeah.
You know, and that's,
I'll give you a really good example.
and that's just kind of how it is. Like it's kind of
I was patrolling with some cops, and this guy he runs a restaurant now. He was a former police officer,
yeah.
and he got into the restaurant business. He opened up a
Which
Middle
is-
Eastern place.
Which is, I mean, the restaurant business. Fuck.
Yeah, so it's not like a fast food. It's kind of like a
What?
somewhat fast food, you know, not fast food kind of thing in between.
Yeah.
And he makes he's a former LAPD. He left it, right? He left it. He opened up his company, restaurant, really nice, Mediterranean, like I said. And he was telling the guy, he's like, why don't you get out of being? He was telling the guy I was rolling with.
No.
He goes, hey, why don't you just open up a restaurant, man? Fuck all this bullshit. It's too much bullshit to be a cop these days. And he said, well, how much you think? He's like, look, give me 100,000,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 150,000.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 150,000,
Mm-hmm.
and that buys you into my company.
How much was he gonna give him?
150, right?
But
He
how
was-
much percent was he gonna give him back?
He said, well, he didn't get, he didn't.
Oh, I didn't get to that.
Okay, well, no, he did. He got to a number. He said, look at me, man. I'm making 1.3 mil in this location, and I got 4 locations. All the other ones are taken care of. This is the highest paid one. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
He goes, the other locations too, they do very well.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, that covers, and he broke it down into numbers.
Mm-hmm.
This is how much I pay for my equipment. This is for the reparations. This is for the employees. This is for this. This is for that. And at the end of the day, off that location, he was making $200,000 a year. After all taxes, after Uncle Sam, after everything, $200,000 for himself. Off one location, he has 4 restaurants.
I mean,
He said, "Give me 150, and we'll make it happen. We'll open up yours, and I'll school you up and all this."
yeah, I would fucking definitely do it,
And
man.
he was like, "Fuck, where am I gonna get 100? If I have
Yeah.
150,
I
you know,
know,
if
yeah.
I have 150, I'll fucking. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about doing it.
Fuck yeah.
He has the money, most likely. He has the money.
Yeah.
You know, but he got a house far away. It takes him like an hour and a half
Yeah.
to get to work
Yeah.
because he wanted a big home. And,
Oh yeah.
you know, he married a Japanese girl or something.
Yeah. What does he say? Like, but your friend's Hispanic, right?
No, he's white.
Oh, he's white. What is it? I don't know what is it about like Asians. They like being with white people
Yeah, because you know it's.
because it's fucking money.
Yeah, money.
They're gonna
Yeah,
make
money.
it. Hey, you know what's
He's
crazy?
making- That guy brings in about 150K being an officer.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know Asians would be with. Asians really don't like dating Mexicans. They'd rather date not that they'd rather wait,
Yeah.
but not that there's anything wrong with them, but
Yeah.
their parents are more willing to accept the black person, because you know
Damn,
black
that's
and Mexican
crazy.
were like at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, but they're more like, well, don't be with the Mexican though. Like, I'd rather you, because you know, like Mexicans and black were at the bottom, so they'll be like, oh no, I think it's better if you date them. than the
Yeah.
Mexican.
I mean,
But I've seen Mexicans with Asian, but they don't. But you know what? It's a weird thing because they're like, we just. It's not that we hate each other. We just don't really fuck with each other. They don't.
We're
'Cause
Latinos and
They don't really.
Hispanics, whatever. We're all like mixed in the same.
I know, but I'm saying like we don't really like. You don't really see often. I mean, I haven't. you know, but you don't really see that but it's not that they don't find us attractive, we don't find them attractive, because there is like good looking on both sides, but
Yeah.
they don't, I don't know, just it kind of seems like they don't really fuck with each other. It's kind of like, oh yeah, cool, but
I mean, yeah, it's a weird thing, man. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I think nowadays we have.
everybody fucks everybody in LA. Dude,
Yeah.
it's California, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody
dude,
fucks everybody.
you want everything.
But
Sometimes
I'll tell you
feel
this,
like
I'll tell you
burritos,
this.
sometimes you feel like Asian,
Yeah.
sometimes you feel like
you
some soul
go
food.
around to certain areas, you find different type of people. You
Yeah.
go to it's a trip. You go to the beach areas, and everybody's more fit, golden skin, and then you head out to the ghetto and you see everybody's like more overweight. That's what it is, man.
The
man.
further you go from
The
the
further
beach,
you go
the
from the
pounds,
beach,
the pounds keep piling.
Yeah, and.
Well,
man,
but you
it's
gotta,
not
but
bullshit,
this is what my buddy told me though. Like he lived in the beach or whatever. Like he lived in San Diego, which is
Yeah.
fucking amazing. So he goes, dude, you ever wonder why people like in the beach are always so fit? And I'm like, nah, dude, because they're always working out, dude. And he's like, yeah, dude, they do work out, but you know what, dude? People that live by the beach, they're active, dude. They're never in their fucking house, because by the beach areas, there's so much shit to do. You're always out, dude. He's like, look, bro. He got married not too long ago, and he was like, bro. He's like, have you ever noticed people from the beach are so fucking friendly, dude? I go, yes, I have. He goes, bro, that's how it is in beach life, dude. Everybody's like chills, dude. Like everybody's fucking getting high, parties. You're always out. You're always doing this. You're always that, and you meet a lot of fucking people. He was like, dude, I used to date this chick, dude. He's like, fool, I kid you not. I would literally like hang out with her. She'd be like, the girl would call him like, hey, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Like friendly, dude. Like chill, bro. And then he'll be like, oh, I'm with my buddy right now. He's like, how many friends are you with? I'm with 3 friends. Oh, okay, hold on. You guys want to meet up? I'll get 3 of my girls and we'll chill. And he was like, dude, like, I didn't have to do shit.
Yeah.
The chicks would just, oh, okay, I got 3
Mentality,
girls
man.
already down. And then like, she'll be like, dude, we'll chill anywhere. Cause they lived on they were by the beach, dude. They were like, dude, we're fucking. And he said San Diego, some parts of San Diego was less expensive, even though you're in the beach. So he's like, there's not a lot of snobs. He's like, everybody's more outgoing, dude.
Everybody's there.
Yeah.
Because you know why? They
it's cool.
They have more of an education too.
Yeah. So
They're
then,
exposed more.
so check this out. So then he'll be like, dude, we would go out like by the beach and shit. And he was like, fool, we'll pass by like all the bars and shit. And they'll hit her up. Hey, what's up, Mindy? Hey, what's up? Hey, like, fool, it's like, dude, she fucking knew everybody.
Yeah.
And he was like, everybody knows
Yeah,
fucking
cool,
everybody.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
And he was like, dude, after he told me, he's like, dude, that shit's like the best time of my life, dude. Like, this girl, dude, like, didn't care, dude. Like, how many friends you got? 4 friends? Alright, cool. And then she'll call her friends and they'll show up. Anywhere, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what
I
the
remember
fuck?
the first time that I started partying out there. Damn, it was crazy. It was like everybody's friendly, everybody's cool, everybody's welcoming.
Yeah, San Diego's fucking legit,
Yeah.
dude. That's
well,
a fucking
other
badass
places too.
town.
Everybody, other places too. But you know, it's funny, man. Like I think Hispanics in general, they're like a little bit more. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the fuck we're the way we are.
No,
but-
the light, you know what? It turns to like light skin and dark skin. Hey, did you know this? Did you know this that like light skinned people make more money than?
That's bullshit.
Did you hear about that?
That's
No,
I'll prove. I can prove so
no,
many
no,
things.
no, chill. I'm not
Yeah.
saying no. There was
Yeah.
they did a study, and this is like
Yeah, I
no,
know
they.
the studies.
It's not like oh they make okay. I'm gonna pay
Yeah,
you 20. I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
pay
know
this guy
what you're
10. But it's like they do though. And no, and not only that, but they tend to hire more light skinned women than darker skinned women. And the
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
yeah,
right now.
like
Yeah,
they like people
even
want.
in modeling and everything. That's
Yeah,
always been
oh,
an
I
issue.
want a light skin. I want a light.
That's
skin
always
girl.
been, yeah. That's always been. That's actually something going in Brazil right now. They want more. Black models in Brazil. There's like, fashion is getting big out there.
So
big time.
they want dark out there.
Yeah, they want dark out there because they're not promoting a lot of black girls. And like, you know, I thought it was like
No,
there's
but-
actually a priest that's getting involved in it. He said that's not right.
What?
No, that's not right.
It's only black.
Yeah, that it's only white girls or tan girls that are being the main models
Yeah.
that represent Brazil.
Yeah.
It's like, but I mean, you see them in,
But Brazil's mixed.
Yeah, it is mixed.
There's
Big
the
time.
like Indian with like
well, it's Indian mixed with blacks.
yeah,
Because
blacks and Portuguese.
yeah, the
or
Portuguese brought slaves, and
something. That's funny how
and they
like
escaped to the mountains. And it was called the Palenques.
oh yeah, the Palenque.
Yeah,
And then the
Palenques.
favelas, right? And then the favelas is just where the criminals were at, right?
I don't know what the history of that is, but I know the Palenques. And the Brazil, the that's why they did the whole fighting style the way. Have you ever seen them? I forgot what it's called, but their fighting style is kind of like it looks like they're dancing and they're really fighting, and that's how they used to practice when the
Like dancing.
yeah
fighting.
when the
Even
owner
when
would
they
look
play
at them, like,
soccer.
what are they
dude.
doing? What are they doing? They're just dancing. All right, cool, but they're like doing flips and they're
Yeah.
doing, I
Even-
forgot what it's called.
Even their soccer too. It's more like like, what's his name? Ronaldinho. He was a bad motherfucker.
He's
dude.
good, man.
He was a bad
Yeah,
motherfucker. He used to do some crazy shit,
Yeah.
like the ball. Like he would do all these tricks. You're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
man.
It was like a dancing.
Yeah,
It was like a
if
dance.
You notice
And
somebody,
you're like,
if
that's
you notice,
fucking
if you notice
crazy.
somebody that knows some type of movement with the body,
Yeah.
you look at them and it's kind of looking like
Like
a,
a dance.
looking at a deer, just kind of just walking around the hills like they do it so swiftly. Yeah, they just
What
kind of
the-
go like,
Hey, you just go up on me, dog? I didn't
Yeah,
feel you.
like,
It's
yeah,
like, I
like-
just went up on you.
yeah,
You didn't even
it's
feel
just-
me.
yeah, and that's the same thing. All
Right.
these soccer players, all these like guys that do like sports, that they obsessed. Look at Michael Jordan too. Like he did some shit that people wouldn't even imagine.
But Michael Jordan wasn't really dancing. He was more.
No, but I'm saying if you play on the court with
Oh.
Michael, you'll be like, what? Like seeing him in person.
Yeah, yeah.
The style he does,
Fuck yeah.
and
was a
that,
crazy
that's
motherfucker,
yeah. But you
too.
know what? This is this man. Like this is something that they always say. There's a really that well, it takes a certain type of person to get obsessed at a very
Yeah.
early age,
Yeah.
and to be and to it's like you when you do something over and over and over. Let's say you want to learn something, and after a while, let's say you're knitting, shit like that. You in the beginning you're like, oh, put this here and here, and at the end it's kind of like you're looking at the TV and you could just do it.
Yeah.
And it's
Repetition,
motion,
man.
Yeah, repetition, and that's the same thing. But you gotta realize too, what kind of 14-year-old kid's gonna say, hey, let's go out to the lake, Bobby, and then you're like, nah, I gotta stay inside. I gotta practice
Yeah.
my soccer ball.
I wanna, yeah.
Nah, all right. What about tomorrow? Nah, I gotta stay inside again. I
Yeah.
play with my soccer ball,
Yeah.
or I'll be in the field with
You get
everybody
obsessed
playing.
with it. It's an
And then at
obsession.
night, like, hey, what are you gonna do Friday night? Well, I'm gonna have a game, soccer game, and then after that, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play with the
Yeah,
ball.
I'm gonna do a little bit more
It's kind of like
practice.
this
Work on.
motherfucker doesn't get tired.
Yeah, that's all he does. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people, there's like those guys, dude. They work. They earn the right to make that money. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, dude. Like, dude, or Messi. Like, dude, to get that good, dude, you had to be playing so much skills, so many hours, dude. Like, and I think he said it in one of his interviews. He's like, oh yeah, people are like, you're so lucky. He's like, I think Ronaldo said it perfect. He was like, people think I'm fucking lucky. He's like, I'm not fucking lucky because when you guys were out there having a good time, I was fucking playing soccer, trying to get better every fucking day, giving myself responsibility, giving myself like, no, I have to keep training. I have to keep training because I want to get good. I want to get good. And he was like, I'm not, like, I work, people need to understand, like, I worked hard for this shit, man. He said, people didn't just hand me fucking checks. He's like, no, I became who I became, dude. I worked hard, dude, to be here.
Yeah.
And I think, and I honor that shit. Like people sometimes say, like, oh, this guy's a dick. He didn't sign my shirt. He's a dick already. Fuck him. It's like, you don't know what these guys are going under. Like, can he be nice? Yeah, he can, but sometimes you don't know what these people are like going under. They probably like had a fucked up game. They don't want to talk to nobody, and they're just like, "This not today." Like I don't, or their mom is sick in the hospital, or I mean, you don't know what these guys.
Hey, you know what?
When
When you're up there, it's a responsibility.
That's
You,
what I'm
you're not anybody else.
No.
You have a bad day, who cares? Suck it up.
Yeah.
Because everything that you have when you go home and you have that $1 million house,
Yeah.
is you didn't create that.
No.
The fans gave it to you. So all these motherfuckers that are doing their stupid shit and they're like I heard Deion Sanders was a prick.
Who, Deion
A
Sanders?
douchebag, yeah, douchebag.
But I mean, they don't pay you to do. They pay you to because you're good. You're
Yeah.
good. You
and
because
that,
at the end of the day,
that comes down to your morality.
at the end of the day,
Yeah, you could say that. You could be like, I'm gonna get my money and that's it. I'm out. You know what I mean?
no. But I'm saying like, because he's a douche, whatever. That doesn't mean that he's good. Regardless, like you could be a douche. You could be fucking nice. Regardless, you're good, and that's why you're there. Pretty much, you're there because you're fucking good, or you sell shit like Messi. How many Messi shirts you see around the
yeah,
world? How
yeah.
many fucking Cristiano Ronaldo? I mean, you see them everywhere.
And you could have that mentality. There's nothing wrong. But at the end of the day, you might be a great, sportsman. You could. It's up to you how you want to be, and you have bad. Everybody has bad days, but at the end of the day, you have a responsibility. Here's something pretty cool that I heard the Dalai Lama say. I don't know if you know, but a lot of people probably don't know this. But the Dalai Lama, the way he's picked is he picks a kid every 100 years, right? The older guy, when he's about to die, picks a kid, but the kid is, I don't know. They look for a certain type of kid. They do a test. I don't know how it goes, but there's only one kid that's born every 100 years, and they could tell that's the next Dalai Lama. The current Dalai Lama met Theodore Roosevelt. That's how old he is right now.
Mhm.
So the Chinese government doesn't like that too many people are loyal to him, to Dalai Lama. So what they did
What is that?
Dalai Lama?
Why do they like that they're loyal to him?
They hate that they're loyal to him. Like everybody, it's kind of like the Pope. He's like the Pope, and
Are you Pope of Asia?
yeah. So yeah, that's what he is. He represents. Well, this is something he said, and it was pretty cool. Anyways, like the little conflict that's going on is that the Chinese government went into Tibet and they took the little kid, and they haven't seen him in 20 years. And the Chinese say, "Yeah, he's here. Don't worry about it." They never show pictures. They killed him. Most likely, they killed him. And they're like, yeah, he's here. So, the Dalai Lama now, people are protesting against the Chinese government, and you know what they do in honor of the Dalai Lama? They throw oil on themselves and they light themselves on fire and kill themselves.
Oh, yeah, because I seen pictures like that when
They'll
light themselves on fire.
They'll go into government buildings and they'll just light themselves on fire. So then they asked the Dalai Lama.
Fuck you.
They asked the Dalai Lama, "What do you think about that? What do you think about, why don't you just tell these people not to do it anymore,
Yeah.
They're dying for you."
Yeah.
And there's actually a wall of everybody that's done it.
And
And he said this, he said, when you're a symbol of whatever you do,
yeah.
your words are power. And if I say stop doing that, if I say stop, it's because it's not pleasing me. And if it's not pleasing me, it's a bad thing. So that puts shames on people. And tradition and culture is one, so it will shame the whole family. And I'm not trying to shame families. He said, I love all my followers. I love everybody around me. I'm about peace. He said, but I would never shame anybody.
I'm about peace, but yeah,
That's
you can
it.
still burn yourself.
Yeah, he's like, what can I do? You can't, I can't shame the families.
Yeah, but you must have some responsibility to that. Like, you can't fucking.
He doesn't. He said,
You
I don't
can't
condone it. Yeah, I can't.
But yeah,
I
he
can't.
doesn't-
I'm in
I
that
mean-
position. He was in.
But he
was in-
has
I
a
can't-
following, and he has
a following, and he
like,
does certain things. He's like, but I've learned through my past of being a leader, it would just be too controversial. A lot of people would be shamed, and it's something you, as an American, you won't comprehend that, because the last name in an Asian country means so much. You're whatever. Your family's shamed by the Dalai Lama. Nobody wants to talk to you anymore. That's it. You're shamed. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. That's how it becomes. Then that causes division within their religion. So it has consequences. And, you're talking about these football players. Technically they pay them because they're there because they're really good sportsmen. They practice so many hours. They sacrifice so much. Yes,
They could
I
be.
get
They
that.
could be the worst human being.
Yeah,
they
could be
can.
and they're still be the best.
Yeah, and you can.
Yeah.
But you
And
can be
I've had the honor of meeting some pretty like good sportsmen, good athletes, And when I was rolling with them, what amazed me was like, no matter how tired they were, there was in particular one that was pretty cool. This guy was a symbol for Brazil, and still is. He retired.
Give
And
his name?
yeah, I'm not
You
gonna
wanna
say
give
his
his
name.
name? Okay.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Okay.
And I remember we went.
What kind of sport did he play?
was
What did he
he
do?
mixed martial arts.
Okay.
And I remember one time I was running with him, and they're like, okay, he's coming right now. He's been at the booth. He's been signing autographs and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were like, hey, dude, he hasn't ate shit all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I can't believe I'm gonna meet him. You know.
Yeah.
So he came through, and man, he said he was a cool guy, man. He was such a cool guy, and he's like, oh man. And I was in the restaurant. He came in, he took a piss, and he looked out of it.
Yeah.
And then, we're walking back, and we're all talking to like, oh yeah, He's like, yeah, I'm hungry, you know. And then there's only a certain type of food that they could eat, because they're always in a diet, they're always fighting.
Yeah.
And they told him, well, why don't you just take a break? He's like, why? People came to see me.
Yeah, people drive far
People
away.
came. Yeah, this is
fucking
a
take
convention.
planes, take
So
planes.
yeah, so he's like, people came far to see me.
Yeah.
How can I say I'm gonna take a break? Then that puts a line, and then the line builds up, and then I'm not gonna get to meet all my fans. He's like, I have to. I only took 10-minute break all day, and the whole time I was like taking pictures of people, signing autographs, talking to them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and even that, when he ate, I escorted him. I was his bodyguard. I escorted him to his room.
Mm-hmm.
And people kept, hey, can you do it? And
Still.
he was dead tired. Oh, he still put a smile, and yeah, and and he signed it. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Oh, be good, it's not. And he's oh man. And then some guy came out of it. I know who you are. Can I get your autograph? And he's like, yeah. He put on a smile again. I saw the way he was fucking dead tired.
Yeah.
But he kept on, heck yeah, like he was willing.
That's fucking crazy.
At the end of the day, he said,
I think it's
So-
certain type of individual to do that shit, because like, if somebody else would be like, fuck, dude, I'm fucking tired, man. Like, I want to sign it, but I just can't, at this time.
yeah, and I was like, damn, like this guy,
It's just a trip.
yeah, this is it tripped me out because this is an icon,
Yeah.
world icon,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing the way this guy, like, that was like, that's humble, man. I think that defines an athlete as well. I don't care. Yeah, he's a good athlete, but to me, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, he plays good, but as a human, as a person,
As
fuck
a
'em.
humanitarian standpoint.
Yeah.
like, as a human standpoint.
only because I don't know why we do that now. I trip out on society now because
Why? On what?
we value a person that could dribble a fucking ball
Uh-huh.
rather than somebody that knows about, I don't know, astrophysics. I think
Well-
now Neil deGrasse is coming up.
I know, but
How many fucking years?
I know, but check this out. But the thing is, like, it's because there's nobody in the side. Because the scientific community is looked down upon. Because, like they used to fucking, the scientists used to talk about like in the 1960s or even 50s, 40s. They used to say, "Hey, we can't burn fossil fuels anymore," and they'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, you're a nerd. Shut up, nothing's gonna happen. You scientists know it all, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's carried on all through life, but it doesn't, because, dude, an athlete, they have publicists, they make commercials out of them. They, they're fucking, they become heroes and shit. Like, fuck yeah, I want to be like. How many times have I played fucking? Oh shit! Sorry, folks. I was looking at this girl Snapchats. Oh my god, it's fucking hot. Fuck, man. See, like,
Alright, keep on going.
see, you could be talking about some bullshit, and you just see some chicks, and it's like everything went out the fucking window. She has a nice ass. She has a nice body. Fuck that. She's good. And that's the thing, dude. Like, women have fucking power, dude. Like, what the fuck? See, like, right now we're just still looking at this.
Yeah.
We don't care about anything else. We're just looking at these girls.
Yeah, but what were you saying?
Oh, so there's nobody that could that champions for fucking for women, man. Like, I mean, for scientists. Like, Bill Nye the Science Guy was cool as fuck, but that's the only one.
He's not even. He's not even a scientist, right?
That's what I'm saying.
He's like an engineer.
Is he?
You know? Yeah.
But I mean,
That's
he.
what I'm saying. He might love the subject or whatever he's talking about,
but he
at
was.
the end of the day, he's not anybody.
But it's still science, basically. But it's not a
It's just
scientist. Yeah. Still a science major.
yeah, but he doesn't have a degree in that.
Yeah.
I don't know. He has no reason. To
Okay, but who else how can you, like, there's no public PR, there's no, I mean, these guys have them, like Neil deGrasse.
You gotta realize too that
people don't give a fuck about that too. People
it
don't want to hear
doesn't-
global
no,
warming.
and it doesn't.
I want to drive a badass Beamer. I don't give a fuck.
And I agree it doesn't. But if you look at everything the way it's switched before, you have so many philosophers. Like, imagine now, philosophers were the shit back then. Imagine now. Hey, what do you do for a living? I work at, I'm an engineer. All right, cool. What do you do? I'm
That's
a lawyer.
what women like, though.
Hey, wait, listen. Hey, what do you do? I'm a philosopher. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's bad, man.
It is
Before,
bad.
philosophers were the ones always thinking of shit, and that's why we have so many quotes because of them.
We need them.
And that's why now we could say, we like, fuck, this happened to me, and we could apply something that was said, 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago. We could apply it to now, like, well, this and that. I can't even think of shit right now. But
we stopped because I don't know, man.
you know what? I heard one the other day.
Nobody
It
gives
said, yeah, it doesn't. But
we're fucked.
you know what? We do.
We outbreed it.
Hey, nobody gives a fuck. But Instagram and all that.
That's number
Instagram
one, bro.
And Snap is all full of the quotes from 1,000 years ago. Trip out on that. Everybody's. I heard one the other day. He said, if you live. And it was like a weird name.
On Instagram, yeah. People put some like,
it was
bitch, how do you know this shit?
Yeah.
When the fuck?
What was it? It said something like, and I agree with this. It said, and I just had a conversation with somebody about this, and I said, well, why is it that? Because for people that don't know, steroids in the everybody's about fitness now. I don't know if everybody knows, but I remember me back in the days.
Everybody wants to look good.
Everybody wants to look good, right? I remember back in the days, I was telling somebody the other day, I said, it's crazy. Back in the day, when I would lift weights, you would never see girls do squats. You would never.
No.
It was never seen.
No, it's only
in
men
the weight
in the
room. It
fucking
was always
gym.
there were some girls, but it
Here
was
and
not
there,
too many.
yeah.
And I was like, now you see girls lifting weights
dude.
and that. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's also like this steroid use in the community. Now you see women saying, yeah, I could be as tough as a guy. Yeah, you can if you shoot up some steroids.
But not even with that, dude.
No, they do, yeah.
No, but dude,
look up some girl. Her name is
I know you can be
Courtney
strong.
Olsen.
No, I know.
Let me tell you about this girl. She puts a watermelon between her legs. Her
I see
legs are
that.
so muscular.
And it cracks, yeah.
Yeah.
But check this out. Like, no girl, like, I don't know about in steroids, but even if another man was in steroids and she was on steroids.
Oh yeah. No competition.
There's no competition. But girls like to think that there is. It's like, no, not even if you're sick and you're fucking coughing and you'll still fuck her up, dude. Like, if you're fucking low, it's not sexist. It's not nothing. That's just what it is. Like, we're just fucking strong. Men are just...
I think for a regular guy that's not on anything and that works on a gym and a girl starts doing steroids and she starts lifting heavy weights, she'll match him up.
She'll match him up.
And I'll tell you this because I was leg pressing. I think my max was 1,080 pounds.
Okay.
I'm pressing, and I think
That's crazy how your legs are fucking strong as fuck.
You know how crazy it is. I used to get when I started training like that, the fucking beast mode, and people are like, you're not beast mode. Fuck, I don't know anybody else that fucking leg press so much.
Yeah.
But I would this is how bad it would get. I would get bruises on my legs. No lie.
It doesn't sound right, dude.
It doesn't. It was a personal.
It does.
I was getting.
It's a personal goal. I gotta do it. Push it.
Like if you would get a Coke can, and you would outline the cylinder, that's even probably a little bit bigger than that. Yeah. Bruises on my legs. I went to the doctor and I told him that. And like, you're bursting your blood vessels. That's what you're doing.
He's like, you're just fucking up your shit, bro.
Yeah, he's like, you're bursting your blood vessels. And he's like, it's not bad now, but you keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Something could happen. Like me being me, I said, fuck it,
I need to fuck it. I need this.
Yeah,
I gotta look fucking fine.
Yeah, I kept doing it. And then eventually it just got used to it. My body got used to that because they don't burst anymore. But I don't lift that heavy anymore. But anyways, what I wanted to say is that I worked out with a girl that does steroids. And she's a really good athlete. I think we were going. She was sick. I remember she was sick that day, and she still. I think I went up 22 plates, and she stayed at 20 plates. No, so it's 10 plates on each side. But I was like, damn. She's like, Dad, you should see me when I'm 100%. I'm sick today. She had a fever and everything, and she was hitting up that. I was like, in my head, I was like, she's a girl. She has a fever, but she's on shit. And I was like, fuck, and she could still, I barely went, I did 22 plates, but I was like, fuck, But she was high repping and everything. I was like, fuck. Like, I saw the power of that. There's a lot of power to that, But everybody's into fitness now, and the steroid use is so common. It's a cosmetic drug now. And a lot of people, well, look at it. And now it gives false hope to people. That's what I don't like. I'm a realist. I'm a realist by whatever I get by me, who the fuck I am. I realize that, and to be honest, women are gonna be better. Like me, I had a life's lesson. I remember I had a boss that was female, and like, oh well, fuck it, whatever. She tells me, I'll do it. I don't care. But I was like, she's not gonna teach me shit. I know all my shit. You know what? I have so much respect for that boss. I even told her, and she's like, stop, you don't even work with me because we don't work together anymore. I was like, no, I'm serious. Like, and not that I doubted you or nothing, but it's just I never had a female boss. I said that, I respect you on another level. Like, you've been one of the best bosses I ever had. You were professional. You assisted when you knew everything that was going. You were on point with everything.
Yeah.
I've never worked with somebody like that. And at the end I said, damn, like, I could probably never be like that, like her. Even though I would want to do it. Like, that's just not me.
Yeah.
She could multitask like a motherfucker.
Anyways, women are good at that.
Yeah,
they don't want to multitask. They can fucking.
And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Women are better at other things.
They have other things that we're not good at.
Yeah, and I think it's hard that people nowadays they say more of a, well, I could do it too.
Like,
you're a firefighter. I could become a firefighter.
And people in general, like women or men. Like,
and the one thing I have a problem with is like women now that say, oh, I could be a cop.
Yeah.
You're a cop. I could be a cop.
Yeah.
No, you
There's
can't.
some women that are tough.
Can't.
There's
some
women that are tough.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
And that's the reality. The only reason that they have female officers in LA County is because number one, equality, that bullshit. And I think that we're in a time. This country's going through a time where we all need equality. Everybody's special. Yeah. Everybody needs to be special. But
I don't think that's. I mean, you have to earn the position.
Also, liability.
Yeah. No, and
liability. So now, you'll have women cops just going around the neighborhood. Hey, we need a search, and then the girl, because girls will say like, "Oh, you got a DUI, and you're a girl."
Yeah.
And then like, oh, we gotta search you. We're gonna take you in.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
I want to feel a female cop. All right, fuck it, female cop.
Yeah.
Or a lot of times, they call it female cop. We're gonna take her in, and the girl could turn around and say, that officer that searched me, he fucking grabbed on me.
Yeah.
And then guess what? And she's part lying. And the next one says the same shit. Next one says the shit. Yeah. So now let's just say that one of them's actually true. Fuck, there's 10 women previous to that are saying this officer molested him.
Yeah.
They're probably not even true, but just the fact that he did it to one.
Yeah.
That's it. You're done. Now, is that a problem? Yeah, it is a problem. Yeah, fucking cops like that, guys, cops like that, but because you're representing the city. But now you have the women cops just going around and all they do is search. The whole night they're just searching.
They give them like less than lethal, less dangerous.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If you and then women are gonna be like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're
fucking dick. Yeah, you're fucking. I'm not listening to this bullshit. This is stupid.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn this shit off. But no, you know what's kind of fucked up? If I was in a real situation and I'm getting beaten up,
you want somebody qualified.
Who do I want?
Yeah, you want somebody qualified.
Guy or girl. And to be honest, I need strength.
Yeah, you need somebody that's qualified for that position.
What comes to mind? A fucking man. Qualities of a man.
Yeah.
And women will be like, well, fuck that. Oh, you can't. You're never gonna measure up. Well, how about those girls doing jiu-jitsu? Yeah, that's good. But when you got like fucking 4 guys beating up on you, and it's a 4-on-2, You want a guy to back you up on that. you
And not every guy can be a cop. Like there's
Yeah.
some dudes that
Yeah,
are more
yeah.
physical than others that you're like, you know what? This guy's a little bit more fucking stronger, bro. I can't. This fool's even like, you know, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
gone
yeah.
some places where you're like, you know what? This fool's fucking. This will fuck me up, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Like this
yeah.
will fuck me up.
Yeah.
Th-
Yeah, and then
That's it. I can't
Yeah.
do what that guy could do. This
Yeah,
guy's
it's
fucking strong and big as fuck.
Yeah.
Like not like whenever you see like bodyguards, like whenever you see like Mayweather's bodyguards, the famous people bodyguards, you don't see just regular people. Do you see some yoked ass, tall ass, crazy motherfuckers that would? I mean, you wouldn't even be able to touch them, dude.
Yeah.
They don't have regular people out there, dude.
Yeah, they don't have.
They don't even have. Not that women can't do it, because I'm pretty sure you could probably find some crazy women that can. But
Yeah.
usually it's men that they do that
There's
job.
actually
And
a
not every
bodyguard.
man.
There's actually a bodyguard service that's all women,
Yeah.
and they're all like Krav Maga style type
Yeah,
of girls,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And the reason they do it is because they're like, oh, look at that guy, look at that celebrity, he's hanging out with 3 women, and they're all like, they can kick
Oh,
ass,
yeah,
they kick
yeah,
ass,
yeah.
yeah. And in reality, yeah, dude, I believe women can fight, you know.
But not, I mean, there's some. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
some men can do it and some men can't. Like, not
you
everybody.
get that once you're in martial arts, you get that grip. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah.
you could get fucked up by a girl. I think Ronda Rousey. I think that caused attention to her that she saw some girl from high school or some shit, and this was back in the day, and I think that it was 3 guys and 2 girls, and one of the girls started talking shit to her, and she's like, man, you know, she walks away from it, and then the 2 girls and 3 guys jumped Ronda Rousey, and she fucking broke their arms, broke their fucking legs, and did it so much. She fucked all 5 up, and at the end they tried to pull some shit on her. But you're a badass. Once you're at that level, I'm not saying you can't, but let's be honest. At the end of the day,
Yeah. And it's not.
but it's hard now because now we're at that age that
you can't even say.
well,
that.
you could become whoever you want.
Yeah, yeah. No,
that fallacy.
yeah, they can't. Yeah.
and you,
Like, what happens
man.
is like.
And
this
you know
book-
what? That's okay. That's okay. And I tell this to people. And I might not be and there's there's 2 worlds in the gym world. You got the strong motherfuckers and you got the runners. You know, speed and
Yeah.
and strength, right?
Yeah.
This is what I always say. I might not be the strongest guy. I might not do the 400 pounds or 1,000 pounds here. But if I work out with somebody that pushes that much weight, cool, they're beating me. They do 500 pounds, I do 200. They might be laughing at me, but at the end of the day, cool, man. Come into my world. Let's sprint 2 miles.
Yeah.
That guy is gonna say he's gonna gas out. For the most part, there's always that 1%, right? It was hard to meet that 1%, a person that actually could do both. But you're a freak. But then here's the thing.
Those people exist, man.
Yeah, they do exist.
They're
There's a guy
fucking
named
up there.
there's a what's his name?
I've met
What was it?
people like that,
David
like,
Goggins.
this
I think it's
motherfucker,
David
yeah,
Goggins. His name, he's badass. I'll tell you about him right now. Then you have the guys that could fucking run for like 15 miles straight
Yeah.
and like nothing.
Yeah,
But then at the end of the day,
God
that guy that
damn.
does the 15 miles, guess what? He can't push these fucking 400
No.
pounds. So you know what?
Well, it just
and this
goes
is what I
like-
say. And this is what I say. I'm in the middle mark, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
content.
you don't gotta.
That's cool, man. Like I know what I could do.
As
And
long as you're happy with you,
yeah.
it matters with you. It's you.
Yeah.
I'm happy like this. I'm happy that I can I'm happy that I can scratch my back. I'm happy that I can wipe my ass. I
Yeah.
don't have to be a gorilla. But there's some people that want that, and it's like, hey, if that's what you want to do, then
Yeah.
that's cool. I have nothing against you. We're all cool.
Yeah. But and hey,
Like-
you want to be the strongest guy in the world? Go
Okay,
ahead. You
go
know?
ahead, man.
But see, shit like that is kind of like when somebody goes to the gym, they want to be the strongest dude in there, and you start pushing
You
every
have
weight.
to, man. You have to start
Yeah.
how many women go there. They have to be like, oh yeah.
Oh, look
I
at
just pushed 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell nobody. I just or they got the dudes that
Yeah. And you know what?
cramming
And
attention
you know what?
everywhere. like
that's what's happening. That and now it's about image. It's about
Yeah.
your. But you know what? I tell this to people that do steroids. I've told this to people. I'm like, you know what? If you really want to change, it starts in your mind. That mindset. And guess what? And you see this in sports all the time. When that person that was performing at an elite level,
they're usually the ones that take
they
it.
get caught, and now they can't do it because they're getting tested so often.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen their stats? in boxing, they're not well, actually boxing, they don't really even get regulated. But in baseball, they don't get them home runs as much.
No, I think that's a problem
and what's in basketball, they're not as fast and they're not making
they're
it.
not doing crazy shit.
Yeah, they're not.
A
Yeah,
lot of,
they're not
and
performing.
MMA too. There was I
MMA.
remember like at one point it was just like
Everybody's
knockout.
Now you don't see it as much.
Not as much, but because and I remember for a while too. They were like, damn, they would be fucking yoked as fuck, like fucking crazy, bro.
Now they got Jeff Novinsky.
Yeah,
and he's regulated the shit out of the sport. And that's
yeah.
good. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, you doing it. They needed that.
I mean, you know what, dude? Like, honestly, that shit makes a lot of money. Knockouts and home runs and fucking dunks. Like,
Yep.
that's what people want to see.
But then you don't want to see somebody die.
No, you don't want to see somebody die, man.
Hey, this guy got hit so hard, the ground and pound so hard, they fucking killed him.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to get somebody get hurt for something like that, but. I don't know, man. It makes money though. Like the home, Sammy. I remember Sammy. You remember Sammy Sosa?
When that shit
How many fucking people? I mean, I used to come home like, yeah, fuck yeah. I started playing baseball.
Yeah.
I wanted to play baseball because fucking I used to see Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
And
the guys.
And
what happened?
And I mean, they were yoked as fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, they became rich, dude.
Yeah.
Mark McGwire, yeah, you know what? Fuck yeah, I did it, but you know I like.
He became a coach, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. So I think that's what happened. And then what's his other name? Barry Bonds too. Like, dude, at one point like he was like kind of like he was good, but then he got when he's the steroids thing. Like, dude, this motherfucker threw fly balls and shit. Like they'll be like home
when
runs.
he got caught.
Yeah, when and people hated him because he wouldn't deny it. He would be like, you know what, fuck it. You know what, I take it and what, bitch. I'm going home with the fucking Lamborghini and two fucking bad bitches at the end of the day. What are you going with?
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
And they sold, dude. Every time, I mean, I would go see them with the Dodgers and shit, and like that game would be sold out.
You know what's crazy? That they say, all right, cool. So you're doing this like now. You have a lot of people in regular neighborhoods going to the gym and they're fucking yoked. They're yoked as fuck. But it's cool, man. Like if you really think you're gonna be successful, you're sacrificing your body. If you want to put that poison in, because they're keep in mind, oh what this guy said, fucking steroids is poison. To a certain point, you're fucking up your body. It's not poison, but you're altering your body at a too rapid place. The guys
your body's not supposed to really look like that.
Yeah, it doesn't. And the guys that are doing it, a lot of the times that they don't know. It's like by word of mouth, like. Oh, this guy's done it for so many years. Yeah, he knows.
He
looks good. Yeah, he knows. But who, if you ask a fucking bodybuilder, hey bro, how many body scans, MRIs have you ever taken? In the outside, they look cool. They look solid. Yeah. But in the inside, that's what suffers. Because they're injecting steroids inside. Yeah. Yeah. So like, oh, dude, like that guy's real healthy, and then all of a sudden, hey, guess what happened to him? He died. Yeah, he died. What's it? Rich Piana died this year, and then there's another guy.
Rich Piana died.
Rich Piana died. Yeah.
Rich
Piana died. He was on so much shit. Dude.
He was on a lot of. He was taking a lot of bullshit. He made a lot of fucking money. He made a fucking.
But he did I think real estate.
He had I think at one point he was diagnosed with bigorexia at one point because he wanted to get so big in his fucking his fucking they were fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, I saw him last year. I saw him at the Fit Expo, man. And I was like, damn, Rich. And his arms look abnormal. You look at him and look, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
But that's what he was in, man. That's his lifestyle. He did a lot of stuff. I think right now people don't know, but insulin's very big. So diabetic people sell their medication. They're probably not taking it. Like, fuck it, I can make money off it. Yeah. So they sell the medication kit, the insulin, to the bodybuilders.
Yeah, I know.
Or they get extra. Say, hey, you know what? Somebody, fuck, I don't know.
It's dirty, man. Like people making money. Like on top of that, like people would go like Rich Piana, oh, sell my shit, and they'll cut you a deal. And then sometimes you'll be like, I don't know, man. I take these pills. Like it's supposed to be good, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's good. Take it. And then it's like. Oh, Rich Piana takes this shit. I want to take this shit because it's misinformation. Like people don't know. It's because they're selling. Like, look how fucking good I look. Yeah. Man. And then everybody wants to look good. Like even when we were kids, we're like, I want to have bad six pack and shit.
Yeah, everybody wants to do that, right?
Because everybody wants to look good. And then, but they're fucking. Like it's fucked up because like it's just the misinformation that people don't get. And he's like, oh, I take these. I have to work out. Like. So you want to take it, you know?
Yeah,
You're like, this fool's big. You know?
I want to look like him.
I want to look like him. He's telling me to take this shit. He probably took this, but he's not taking that. He's taking some
He's
fucking
taking
bro.
some other shit.
He's taking some,
Yeah, but that's that's a fucked up part, that there's misinformation.
yeah.
So when they finally figure it out, well, look at this guy. He's 40 years old and he's still taking his shit. So yeah, it must be good.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So they start taking it, and you know, I've seen a couple people on that stuff. Yeah, they look amazing. That's a beast. It's a
Yeah.
beast now. But think about it. If the body was 100%, because in reality, the way the body looks at muscle is, you need enough.
Yeah, but you don't.
And that's it, you don't need
it. You don't need it.
extras,
Yeah, it doesn't
Because-
like it.
yeah, it doesn't
Your body
like it,
doesn't
yeah.
like muscle, dude.
No, that's why. Yeah.
It likes to be like fat, like not.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It likes
It
flat.
prefers-
It likes
it
fat.
prefers fat.
Fat than anything.
Yeah, than
That's why
anything.
every time you always gotta work out because it'll go away. Because your body's like, hey, get it out, get it out.
Well, also too, when you're working out, you know, your body. The reason why it gets inflamed was because the blood
yeah,
goes through the muscle and it nourishes.
Yeah.
So it feeds it.
Yeah, and it gets
It's like
it
your grass.
stretches.
Yeah.
Correct.
There's nothing bad, and it takes a while for your muscle to go down. It'll get lean. You'll
lean, you'll thin out.
You'll loosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like a lot of water and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that too. But I just, you know, if you're gonna do steroids and all that shit, like it's really big. But there's the quote that came up, and I was talking to a friend, and I told him, well, why do you? He's on it, and so why you gotta be like? Why do you think that people gotta be on it? Like, why is everybody now about that? Like, oh, well, you know, that's what it is. That's normal. You're the one that's fucking thinking fucked up. And I said, nah, but why is it that we have to look good? Oh, well, that's a representation of yourself. Yeah, good. That's good. But why is it, you know, everybody's into fitness now. So you're trying to look good.
Yeah.
And my thing was, why do you have to look good for somebody that you just meet? Why do you have to please that person immediately?
Yeah.
Why is there a need for you? And I get it, like we you know, we like to please people. That's the human nature,
That's
I guess,
our
in a
human
certain
thing.
point,
Like
but-
we want to be
Yeah,
accepted.
we
We
wanna
want
be
to
accepted, yeah.
we want to say good things about
Yeah.
you. You want people to say good things about you. Like,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
Yeah, he looks fucking. Yeah, hey, you know what? He fucking had a nice
Yeah.
fucking. You know, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why is there that need direct? I want to please you so bad. Like, look at me.
I think that's
Look
like
what
a
I do.
human instinct, like that comes from a long time ago, where it's like, you know, when humans used to be in packs.
Yeah.
He wanted to be accepted by everybody else. Like, okay, you know, he has good qualities. He has, you know, he could hunt for us, or he could run really fast, so we need this guy, or he's very
Yeah.
muscular guy, you
Mhm.
know? Like, even back then, like, you know how now, like, people, like, the more money you have, the more women want to be with you because, like, you're, like, secure, where, like, you could take care of them. Back in the day, it was, like, the best looking women would go with the fucking biggest, strongest dude and shit. Like, oh, this looks
Yeah.
take care of me. Because in those days, like, bitch, the girls would get raped, dude. Like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, like this. Fuck that is my chick. I'm fucking getting her. You're mine. Get your, bam, smash her.
Yeah.
And so like their thing was like, well, I don't want to get raped and shit. So like, I'm gonna get with this guy.
The biggest dude.
He's fucking big. So if anybody
Yeah.
tries to fuck with me,
Yeah, they won't do it.
they won't do it because he's gonna fight
Yeah.
for me. So so like the women
Screw
knew I'm gonna go with this guy, like, because I feel safe with this guy.
Mhm.
So like a lot of those instincts will come from like back in the day. Like
Yeah, and then you.
we
can
want
take-
acceptedness. Like we everybody wants to be accepted.
Everybody-
Like
But you,
you want that,
But
like,
we
hey.
don't have. Yeah, but why not? Why not be individual? Why not? Hey, not everybody could be that. You know what I mean?
I
And,
think
and,
it's
let, me- and let me
still
tell you
taking us.
something, man. When you're on steroids, you're not the same person. You become an actual athlete without the mindset, and that's the beautiful part. In life, I think that's what life teaches us. You're never gonna have it all. You have to
No, I know,
sacrifice
yeah.
one thing in your life to kind of like lean towards something else and hit another goal.
Yeah.
You can't be. I mean, it's kind of contradicting myself, but if you start off good, if you start off with a strong mindset and say, "Hey, I'm dedicated to losing weight. I'm dedicated to making myself fit." If you do that, you will, in a sense, you will achieve that. But you know, guess what? Like all these guys that are just doing it because fuck, I want to have a good body and this and that.
Yeah.
And guess what? Their lifestyle fucking does this. Guess what? Their fucking health goes to shit. Yeah, you look good, but your fucking heart has now overgrown. I think it's called cardiomegaly, when your heart grows too much.
Oh
and
yeah.
your
Yeah.
veins stay the same size.
Yeah.
Your heart just grows, but your
Yeah,
veins.
veins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
And that's because of the steroid. Because
Yeah.
the muscles made is composed of it's kind of like smooth muscle, the striated muscle, which means that it kind of has fat, it kind of has kind of organ, it's a mixture,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and it needs to be that way. But that's what I'm saying. You sacrifice one for the other.
Yeah.
They sacrifice their life for that. I have an uncle. He's a doctor, and he was saying, "Dude, it sucks," because he's like, "Hey man, you just take shit." I'm like, "No, I don't take shit. I'm too scared. I'm a pussy for that shit." But he was like, "Yeah, man." He was, I see.
I thought about it.
I see 34-year-old. Everybody thinks about it, but doing it is a different thing. And then he said, "You know what? You know what's fucked up? That these guys that are coming in, so there's some stuff called tren. Tren is really good. Like it'll get you ripped. Like those guys with the 6-pack abs, like
Yeah,
like
ripped
oh
as
dude, it
fuck.
rips you up. Not like you'll get noticed. Well, it actually fucks up your kidneys, and
I think at least say everything because a lot of shit comes to your kidneys.
yeah,
like,
no,
everything,
and
it's like-
yeah, I get what you're saying, but this one specifically is very aggressive against the kidneys. So, he's like, dude, he was telling me, you have kids. He's like, my uncle's older. He's like, dude, they have kids, 30 years old. He's like, guess what, man? Like they didn't know how to cycle, and I guess they did some really strong shit. They
And then
destroyed their
they
kidneys.
fucking
He's like,
fucked
hey,
them.
guess what?
Yeah, they
Their only alternative now for them to live
yeah.
is dialysis.
Damn.
At 35 years old, 34
that's
years
still
old.
fucking young.
He's like-
dude. That's still fucking
Yeah,
young.
he
That's
goes-
really young actually.
He goes, dialysis. He's like, you know what the average lifespan on that once you get on dialysis? That's not forever thing.
No, but you can.
That's
Your
5
body,
years and max.
because your body.
Yeah, all you're doing is like filtering the blood.
Yeah, because your body
Yeah.
can't do it no more.
Yeah,
Right?
you can't do it no more. So he's like, it's fucking 5 years. This guy, let's say a guy is 30 years old and comes with the fucked up that not
That's
all of them do it.
Fucking crazy.
He's
I mean,
like,
that's fucking
he's
sad
like,
to
fuck
say.
it. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do 35 years old. He's like, I've seen
I'm
that
still
shit.
fucking young.
He's like, 35 years old, they have 5 years. By the time they're 40, they're dead. He's like, they could have lived to be like 75.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
75
it's
minus
like
that,
80 now,
fucking
right?
30. 30 years. They killed 30 years of their fucking life.
Just for that little bit of time, huh?
Yeah. And yeah, dude, and I was like, damn, man.
Hey, but I think like when you're working out, everything has to. Like, people sometimes like I'm just gonna work out and then it's like okay, let's stop. But it has to be a life
It has to be a life
change.
yeah,
like
have
okay,
life
now I
change.
like fucking eating apples.
Yeah,
and
I
eating
love it.
fucking-
I love eating.
Yeah.
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 I love eating a salad
Yeah,
bowl on a
yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you think
Yeah.
different. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
party at a pool party, but or let's throw a pool party here at the house. All right, fuck it. Make some green salad
Yeah.
or get your
Fruits
get your
and
grass
shit.
fed burger
Yeah,
and
yeah.
make it on some wheat bread and
Yeah.
throw some or fuck it.
Don't
just,
eat too much,
yeah.
don't eat. Because that's a big thing that now, like I started doing that, like now, I don't fucking eat too much anymore, dude. I'm like, I eat a little bit, I feel full, I'm content, that's it. Before it was
Yeah.
like, I stuff my face.
Yeah.
Like, but that's a human, that shit comes from us from a long time, dude, that we have to eat till we get stuffed because we don't know when the next meal's coming. So that's a thing, like you have to learn kind of not to eat a lot because food is not, I mean, it's not scarce. I don't mean like in a sense like when you go to the grocery store, you
No,
could
it's
get it.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's handy. We could,
Yeah.
like if we're hungry right now,
Yeah, we go get something.
we get something to eat, no problem. Okay, but back in the day, it was like you don't know when you don't know when your next meal's gonna come
Yeah.
because it was fucking hard to kill those fucking whatever the fuck you wanted to eat. It was hard,
Yeah, it was.
and so like a lot of the times that's why like our bodies like that, like they tend to like to fight. I remember I was listening to this guy that it was a podcast in London Rio, and he had what's his name not Lee Haney but that other guy that won like 6 Mr. Olympia.
Dorian Yates.
Dorian Yates.
Bad motherfucker.
Bad
right there.
motherfucker. And this motherfucker like was talking about everything. He said that one time like he was doing too perfect. He was like, yeah, I had like no fucking fat in my body. He's
Yeah.
like, that's how I go, man.
Yeah.
I go to win.
Yeah.
I don't go to fucking give second place, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
around. So that he said that he was like, I don't know how much body fat, but it was like
really
low.
Yeah.
And he said he's like, dude, I couldn't even walk and I was cramping. And he's like, on the bottom of your feet,
Oh yeah.
you have fat.
Yeah.
He's
he
like,
didn't have fat.
He didn't have fat because he was so
all
low.
muscle.
And he's like, dude, I couldn't fucking walk, dude. He's like, I didn't know. But this guy studied anatomy, and he would like go. He's like, dude, but that was his mindset. He's like, when I did something, dude, I go 100, dude. I don't go half-assed, dude. No, I'm going in there because I'm coming out on top. Period.
Yeah.
So he's like, dude, I used to read fucking books. He's like, dude, I would be working out. If you call me, hey, your house is on fire, he's like, I wouldn't give a fuck, dude. I gotta finish my set, period, because I need to win. Yeah. So there is a point of like but there's some maniacs that are like, even sometimes me, like I go hard sometimes, like nah, I gotta get this shit done. I gotta nah.
Like that, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like I picture them times 10 times being me, and I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers, like.
Yeah, that's
the thing
hard,
with them. Dude. They go hard as fuck, and like I would like I respect them for that. Like, you know what, he deserved to make all that money, whatever he did and whatever it is, because some people work hard, bro. Like
he's actually one of, like, in the bodybuilding world. Yeah, like there's not too many that come out successful.
Yeah, like him, and then like he was saying too, like he was like, yeah, man, he's like, I didn't know that you can't have low body fat like that. That's not, you're not supposed to be like that. Yeah. Your body, your anatomy doesn't function that way.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can't have that. You need to. And then like even when you see him now, like remember like when you see his early pictures when he used to like, man, he looked fucking crazy, double muscle, like his fucking he looked crazy. He was, and then he's like, I think he was saying like, he's like, man, I look back and I see myself, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I look like a fucking crazy monster, man. What the fuck? And then
now he's all normal.
Yeah, he's like he's still big, but he's not.
Yeah, it's not like that. Like you probably wouldn't tell that he's like, oh, you work out, but nothing like, oh, you were ex-bodybuilder.
Yeah, like a beast and shit.
You were a 6-time.
Yeah.
Olympia.
6-time. Yeah, and then he was crazy. Like it all went down. He's like, yeah, like it because your body doesn't like that shit.
Yeah,
it does not like.
It tries to. It needs more fat because. People say, like, in our society now, we look at muscle as like, oh, muscle's a luxury. Muscle's a luxury now. It's like, oh shit, you guys muscle. Yeah, you work hard for it, And sometimes now, like, unfortunately,
it shows too, like,
unfortunately now, like, like people want that, and it's kind of fucked up. All right, so I'm gonna talk about. I'm not gonna say who that person is, but she's on Instagram, shit like that. She's famous. She's a
nice ass, huh?
Meth addict.
She has a nice ass?
Yeah. Nah, fuck no.
Dude.
She's disgusting.
Usually when you say I'm talking
she does meth and or she was like an ex like bass head or some shit. And now she does bodybuilding shit like that. And she's all about empowering women and stuff. Like in my head I'm like, do you know what the fuck you're saying? You jumped from doing crack and now you switched the needle for crack, and now you fucking switched over and you're doing steroids, and now you're going and you're telling girls you could do whatever the fuck you want. How much bullshit? Like she's trying to be a woman symbol. How stupid is that?
What did she turn it around? How stupid is that?
Who gives a fuck? She switched the needle, and she basically like swapped out the needle for a fucking needle that has another substance.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You sacrifice your body, but also too, you never get that strong mentality. You'll never become an athlete up here.
Because
never become an athlete up here.
Yeah, like it's
that's something you can't get everything. You might look like an athlete, but the mindset of an athlete. I've had the honor of working out. I've had the honor. They're a really good friend of mine. To work out with. Somebody that competes in obstacle course racing.
Can you see his name?
Number 1.
Can you say his name?
He's been number 1.
Can you say his name?
I'm not saying his name. I don't want to put him on blast.
Oh, okay.
But, just like...
I mean, we're getting a little, like, we need some credibility. We need
a name or something. But I don't put anybody's name on there. But like, his mindset... I've never met anybody that has that mindset. And we have pretty... Like, he's a different type of dude. When we're in there and we're fucking shit up, his mentality is like, let's get it done. Like, no talking, no this and that, let's get it done. You know, like, every so often, like, he's a friend. I want to, hey, man, this and that. And it's kind of like, no, man, we got to, you know, like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But we got to get shit done.
Yeah.
And it's just like the mentality, he's always narrow. And I've never met anybody like that, man. And I can't describe it. You can't compare it to anybody else because that's the only person that I know that is like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, you meet people like that, you're just like...
And it's like, you know,
Crazy,
yeah.
man, this guy.
Yeah.
You just trip out, like, damn, this fucking...
I trip out. Like,
like,
I trip out the way he
fun.
thinks. I trip out, like, and everything, and it's crazy. And I emulate him in a way. Not emulate, but
I'm trying to be
I
good,
apply.
like, you want, because you know what, like, it's effective.
Like, I apply some stuff. And then I apply other things that I know,
Yeah.
and I mix everything, and I for me, you know,
Yeah.
I do me. But it's crazy the way this guy fucking thinks, and
Yeah.
everything is a fucking plot. Everything he does in life is a plot,
Yeah.
you know. And I was like, damn,
Like
you know?
little
But
fucking...
yeah, so I like people have done like people do, and at a point like I'll talk to certain people and like, yeah, my friend is and like, wait, oh yeah, he's oh okay. He's he's thin, small. He's a thin dude.
Yeah.
But it's like, they don't give him credibility. He's not asking for it. But I know him, you know? And it's kind of like, he's not beast mode. Look at my friends. Yeah, I understand that. But they're on shit.
Yeah.
And you can't, like, it's a way different thing. Like, these guys, all the other people that are doing other shit, they work out. And let's say you start working out right now. Next week, you probably won't see any difference. You'll feel it, but you won't see the difference.
Yeah, it
Probably
takes
like
a
the
while.
year, you start noticing,
Yeah,
like, damn,
takes a
you look
while.
like, yeah. And these guys, it's immediate gratification is needed. So, hey, you work out Monday, you're hitting your traps. Hey, guess what? Friday, you got traps.
Yeah.
Wait, people are gonna be like right now. No, wait, you can't get them that fast.
Yeah.
You'll start forming something a
Yeah,
lot faster
yeah.
than anybody that's not on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll give you a good example. So I told, hey, dude, what'd you do for your traps? He's like, dude, I don't even fucking work on my traps. I just work on shoulders and they just popped out.
Yeah.
That person was on steroids.
Hey.
Yeah, and they popped out traps.
Yeah.
How do they do that? They don't even know.
Yeah.
So now they're training people. And in my head, I'm like, how are you going to train somebody that's not on shit
Yeah. And then, yeah.
how to get traps when you don't even know how you
Yeah.
got it? And I think
I don't know,
did
bro.
this, fuck
It's
it.
just me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking normal,
So
bro.
it's
This is
kind of
my
like there's
body,
so
bro.
much bullshit now, and I love, to me, that's everything's an art,
Yeah.
and I love working out. I love lifting. I've been doing that shit for years, but I go on and off it. But like, to me now, it's something that like I could appreciate it now. Like I love it, you know.
Yeah.
It's something.
It's funny that it takes a while to to learn how to appreciate shit. Because when you're younger, there's so much shit fucking going on.
Yeah, so much shit.
Like, you don't
going on.
fucking know. But then
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
get older, you get more like, all right, this is who I really am, and this is who I really like.
Yeah.
And this is what I really like to do. And there's the lies of yourself are like, you know,
Bullshit.
yeah, this is, yeah.
Yeah. Now
This is me, bro.
Like
what
me,
the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Like back.
Yeah,
then.
bro, this is me.
Yeah,
what can I do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't give a fuck, and
I don't know
I
shit.
give thanks to. I'll call it a sport. I think anything is a sport that you become physically active, but now it's kind of
Sex.
yeah, that's it. It's an art. You know what though? It's kind of fucked up because now it's been hijacked. This is the way I look at it. It's been hijacked by fake people who want immediate gratification. No, this is not. Oh, I'm saying Instagrams, yeah. But I'm saying
There's
they
a
want
lot of
immediate
that shit.
gratification, how they look, and they want approval from everybody, and they want comments. Oh, good. Oh, damn, you look good. Damn, what do you
Yeah.
do? Oh, shoot. Damn, bro, your arms are so big. Oh, damn, your chest, all that.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, yeah, I'm doing something right. No, motherfucker. You're fucking up your organs, you dickhead. You know?
I guess what you want more people to
yeah.
get more informed.
I
like,
tell this to people. Oh, do you do steroids? I've been asked that various times. My own family's been. Are you sure? Because there's been times where I'm pretty sure you've seen me when I'm like a little bit more, like
yeah.
that I look
Swole.
bigger, more swole, right? There's been times, but it's kind of like that. Nobody's in there when I'm fucking shit up, and it's kind of fucked up. People that are on shit, they're like, oh well, you're not you work out okay, but you're not beast mode.
Yeah.
No, you're fucking working out with beast. Like, one time I worked out with somebody that does steroids. One time, various times. Dude, this motherfucker was like, literally, like, he wouldn't even rest.
Yeah.
He'll hit probably 20 reps, like, god damn, with a lot of weight, and like fucking wait 2 seconds, and then hit another set.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening, man? Like,
No,
dude, that's
there's
not even
dudes that
normal.
there's dudes that
they're
grow.
on shit.
I know, but there's dudes that are on roids and they're fucking beasts as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, there's some dudes that are beasts as fuck, regardless without the roids or with the roids, and there's some people that are not beasts without it or with it. You know, but
Yeah.
you still got to work out, whatever. But
I've the only people that I've met that are on it, like, they've been athletes, but I've noticed that there's something. I don't want to generalize because I was gonna be that person to, but a lot of them come from like a lot of them come from like, you know, like, I'm not saying fucked up families, but there's a lot of people now that did a lot of substance abuse and stuff like that, and they're into the sport now, and they call it their sport, but all they're doing is just like, you know, they're just misrepresenting themselves. It's a trip. You don't know who the fuck you are still, you know. And you're back to Dorian Yates. Yeah, he said an interesting comment. He said I would never show my body to anybody when I was on the street.
oh
no,
nah, yeah.
And they're like, why? He's like, because I looked at my body as
it's
a
not ready.
sculpture.
Yeah.
It's not ready. And he said I never attach. This is the crazy part. He said I never attached my body, my mind to my body.
Because he said there were two different things, right?
Yeah, there were two different
Yeah,
things. Like,
he did you listen to his fucking podcast?
Yeah,
that shit was fucking crazy. That shit was,
I've been following him for years.
he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, the shit he would talk about, like,
Yeah.
and did you hear when he the part when he did you hear when he took the ayahuasca?
Yeah,
And he
I've
was
seen,
he was like, nah, dude, this world, this is not even the. He's like, dude, people, no, this is not even the world. He's like, you think all this bullshit is materialistic shit?
Yeah, dude.
He's like, all this dividingness. He's like, no, this is stupid.
Yeah.
He's like, I never thought like that. But when I took the ayahuasca, I was like, why am I even mad at people? Like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Me hating somebody. He's like, we're the fucking same, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most stupidest. He was like, this is not even, no. He's like, this is just a different world. I mean, and that shit was like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy with the shit that he was saying in that podcast. And I was like, this is a fucking, that was crazy with, you know, what he said. Like, I watched the whole thing. You know, that was
Yeah.
one of his highest, when he came
Yeah.
into London, that was one of the highest
ones.
fucking,
Yeah,
like,
man, he's a champ.
yeah.
He's a champ, and he was one of the ones that said, yeah, I fucking do. I do that shit.
Hey, you know, who, I'm sorry.
But, you know, I like the fact that he was honest about everything.
Yeah, he was.
I like the
He
fact
was real about everything. He's like, yeah,
He was,
fucking-
you know, he straight out said, like, yeah, I
Fuck
fucking,
yeah.
he's
I
like,
took
I
this
didn't
shit.
fucking get an erection for like 2 years. now.
Yeah, yeah. He
I
said
don't know
some-
what the fuck was an erection
Yeah.
anymore. Like, damn, he straight out said that.
Yeah, bro. And he said too, like, yeah, we're fucking
What?
taking it. Like, fuck yeah. He's like, dude.
His
Dude,
son's on it now too.
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was someone
Yeah,
trying to.
what happened when your son's on it? He's like, yeah, he's already on it. You tell him about, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, I fucking told him about what could happen.
Yeah, and he was like, dude, at the time, he was like, Roy's is like, we would just take it, like, dudes had him, like, hey, what's up, how much you got today? All right, cool, I'll buy this much, give me a fucking $120 worth. And he's like, we didn't even know, it wasn't even a science, we were just experimenting with our own bodies, like, how
yeah.
much, well, should I just take a little bit more this
Yeah.
time, should I take less, I don't know. And it
Yeah,
was just,
yeah.
they were like the experimental trial of it and shit. And he was, I mean,
they're still like that, man. They're still all secretive. Like,
yeah, still.
hey, fucking guess what? We're in the 21st century. You can fucking tell doctors called doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah.
Even the cops ask, like, they can't say shit.
Yeah.
You know, unless it's a life and death situation,
Yeah.
they get a subpoena. But
Then again.
yeah, they can't do shit about it. But they're like, oh, what do I tell? Like, tell the fucking doctor you shoot up.
Yeah.
How about just tell
But,
them?
I mean, they could find out. I mean, if they do blood
Eventually they
samples and shit.
will. If you fucking come all
Yeah.
trapped down, you're a fucking 24-year-old
Yeah.
woman,
Yeah.
fucking trapped bigger than Trapzilla.
Yeah.
You know, you'll find out. But why? You know, I told this to my brother, like, hey, this is trip out. I told this to 2 different people in 2 different fields. I told this to, first I asked the cop, hey, how do you, we're patrolling, and I told the cop, hey, how do you, he's been in the year, I think he's been a cop for like 16 years. And so, how do you tell who's telling the truth when you separate the 2? And he's like, you want to know the truth? Both of them are lying. They both lie. Because they're each telling a story and they're convincing. They both fucking lie. And then like, well, you didn't do this, you did this. No, I didn't do that. And then like, what? He said you did this. Well, yeah, I did that, but. So you did it? Yeah, I did it. So and then I asked somebody else, right? And I said, hey, what about the medical field? Like, how is it? Like, how can you tell if a patient's lying? Yeah, they're always lying. It's like a simple test. I have pain in upper abdomen, upper quadrant, and then they're like upper left quadrant, and they're like, all right, cool. Fill out the survey. Do you drink? No. Or occasional heavy drinker or moderate drinker, and they're like, light. Okay, how many times do you drink a week? Every 2 weeks, three beers. Okay, and then they're like, and then they fucking, what's going on? Well, I'm getting pain in here. Okay, and then they run their test, and guess what? They have fucking liver in the cirrhosis in the liver. Motherfucker, you've been drinking most likely. And they're like, well,
like I had one.
Well, how many
like,
times?
no.
Well, yeah, 3. Boy, I drink a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so like, you could have bypassed this whole.
You would have been out already. You would have been gone. You would have been home.
You would have been home with like your medication. You just killed 2 weeks because it takes 2 weeks for us to get the blood test back.
Yeah.
Now we have to process it. You could have told me in the office you're doing this. Now I would have known what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we're kind of.
Well, because you feel like you don't. When you go to the doctor's office, you don't want to say, well, I've been fucking up. You want to, I'm alright. I don't know what happened. It happened out of nowhere.
You have an iPhone?
Yeah, charge it. Yeah, it's right there in my bedroom. Just bring it. You can charge it here if you want. So folks, actually, he wants to go get a cell phone charger, so he'll be right back. But we're just about to end this podcast. We're just about in 2 hours, so we're about to go. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. That was one of my great friends, Jason. Extraordinaire. Knows a lot about a lot of shit. Amazing guy. So thanks for listening, guys, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.